Don't go chasing waterfalls. Hey, did I not tell you during the draft, I wanted Christian McCaffrey in the first round. I didn't want no salami Thomas. Did you see Christian McCaffrey in this game? All right, listen, I'm playing, okay? Because I know some Solomon Thomas, man. Solomon T's following is getting mad again. I'm just clowning, dog. Hey, but you know what, though? Here is one thing that I have concluded from these playoffs. I'm going to have to stay. I'm going to get off of Carlos again. I get off Carlos. I get on of Carlos. I get off Carlos. Here's what I've determined from this playoffs. Ain't going to be no running in the NFL no more. That's all there is to it. Every premier running back so far, with the exception of Alvin Kamara, that didn't have a bad game, but it wasn't really Alvin Kamara-ish. You saw Kareem Hunt shut his little butt down too. It is a passing league, period. So no matter what running back you go get, he gonna get shut down when it comes to the big shows anyway. That's all defenses do now. Go get your running back. Look what happened to Mr. L.A. Gurley couldn't get nothing going. He got 2 good runs, but that's it. After that, they just cut all that running out. So you got to have a guy that can throw the ball. You ain't got no quarterback, you ain't going nowhere. That's the bottom line right there. So, yeah. I'm just playing about Solomon Thomas now, okay? Hey, let's go get started, though. Hey, here's the thing. What do you want to do to improve the 49ers? That's a big thing today. And any other subject around that, you go to the draft. The team already looks good as it is. Remember one thing, and I was laughing about this. I was thinking to myself, you know what? Everybody wants that sexy pick. Everybody wants to add that bad dude. Meanwhile, the 49ers scored 40-something points. And granted, some of it was by the defense, but the 49ers are scoring points. We need, I hate to tell you this because I was the man who says, give me some offense. I hate to tell you this, but you know what? I'm going back on the D's team, man. I mean, I already think Sammy Watkins is going to be the guy they're going to sign if they sign a wide receiver for reasons that I think is going to have something to do with Marquise Goodwin, but because they're good buddies and all. But I'm telling you, man, if you got a defense that can shut things down, and there's no problem, even with the guys the 49ers got on offense right now, they're going to score points. It's just Shanahan's offense. When you look at how many guys were standing out wide open, every time I think about how we had guys standing wide open, I mean green grass to the left, green grass to the right. I was trying to figure out how in the hell is he open like that? You see, Juice on a play, I seen how that developed, but why didn't the corner roll over to his right? He was worried about what? Boom! 30-yard gain. I'm looking at Marquise. That's the only guy that the defense is focused on the last 2 games. They would tell you, you'd see the safety move toward him. You move the corner. They give him a distance, but they don't close in on him. Everybody else has said, damn that. Marquise ain't getting nothing. And Marquise got it anyway. But the thing is, it's a passing league, y'all. All right. Hey, go on the phone right now. Who we got first? Dre!
Yo! What's up, bro? Let me mute this TV real quick.
Please,
you know
please
what I mean?
mute TV, Dre.
What's going on? What's going on, Niner fam? What's happening with y'all?
Yeah, you know.
I think I'm going to be real boring right now, but I mean, it's what we need.
Yeah.
When you have Joe Staley and you have Trent Brown on the outsides, I don't really worry about Jimmy Garoppolo getting touched, especially when he's in back in pass coverage. Yeah. I mean, we had Zane Beatles and who else did we have? We had Zane Beatles and Staley at the end of the season with Fusco, and we did pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get the best interior offensive lineman in the draft in the first round. So Carlos could really act the ass. He had 931 receiving yards. He was 7th in the league from yards per scrimmage, which is pretty good. You know what I mean? He also ranked above the guy that you're talking about, McCaffrey. Yeah. But yeah, people. So yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in the first round. I'm going to get the best interior offensive lineman in the draft. Then in the second round, I'm going to draft me another cornerback. Tell Jimmy Ward he has to take a hike. I mean, it's been nice knowing you. You know, Northern Illinois, you came and brought the hat. Quisky T, you can't tackle. You got to go. Bye-bye.
You get rid of Quasky. He left
And
the team.
after that, in the third round, I say we go ahead and get us, one of those 6'2", 6'3" guys. But, yeah, I'm going to be meeting with Kendrick Bourne within the next week and a half. Like I said, he's from Portland. He's from Portland. He went to Milwaukee Prep High School, you know what I mean, Eastern Washington. My bad. My son's trying to call me, and I'm on the Ronbo, so I'm going to have to call you right back.
All right.
And, yeah, we're going to get some signed jerseys and all of that, man. So I'm going to try to hopefully do it at a time where the show is airing, you know what I mean? So I can talk my shit.
That'd be awesome.
Rep for the Niners and rep for Ronbo at the same time.
Yeah. All right. Dre, good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Say hey to Kendrick. Tell that boy he's looking good. Looking damn good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. And Cam got robbed, bro.
Yeah.
Cam got robbed. I'm hurting for Cam right now, but we had a little talk before. You know what I'm saying? When we argue as Niner fan, we keep our beef in house. Y'all need to know what we beef about. You
That's
know,
good point.
we had our talk before the show, but
I appreciate
it is
that
what
about
it is.
that.
But let's go Niners. You know what I'm saying? And let's not be too crazy about the names. You know what I mean? Because we didn't get no sexy names, but damn, we got some good players in this draft. Bro.
I know. This is what I'm talking about,
Let's not be
man.
too crazy about the names.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Dre, hey, I know you got to go, but
all right, Ronbo.
You see any free agents? So, any one free agent you like?
Okay. I'd say Sammy Coach.
Sammy who? Sammy Coach?
I mean, the boy from St. Louis. He's gonna be I think we need like a mid-range guy that's fast, that's not going to have a huge price tag, and he's perfect.
Yeah.
He's already playing in the West Coast. He's not far in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give him a bump up in salary. Keep what we have. We also got Pierre coming back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Marquise, thank God that big hit that he took, it wasn't. It turned out not to be as bad as they thought it was. So, you know what I mean? I said we add another guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Not a guy from the East Coast or coming from the Dolphins like everybody's talking about Jarvis Landry. You want somebody, you have to be realistic in the NFL. You want somebody to come to your team and be comfortable. The family doesn't have to, it's not that big of a move for him. You know what I'm saying? And also, like I said, that price tag is going to be much lower, so.
Good point.
I'm going to go with a guy like that, if we're not going to draft a big receiver that can go up and get the ball, guy with strong hands, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
4 or 5 speed.
Yeah.
We need one of those guys.
Hey, all right, Dre. All right, man. Go ahead and enjoy.
All right, bro.
I'll talk to you. Appreciate it, Dre.
No doubt. No doubt.
Right.
All right, peace out.
Yeah. All right. And Moreau. Hey, Moreau.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, Moreau, man, I just sit back here, and I'm telling you, Moreau, this is like an exciting time watching the playoffs, man. We're watching 2 teams that we beat up in the playoffs, move to the second round.
Oh, yeah.
How legit, at this lens of the 49ers legitimacy.
Got lucky.
Oh. Yeah, Jacksonville, I know. I was hoping Buffalo beat them, actually, because, I really, Jacksonville talks too much. Well, they've calmed down since we beat them up. But, before that, we're the Jacksonville Jags. Well, Saxonville. We're going to take the 49ers. Mm-hmm. We're going to bring the T-shirts and the hats. We're getting ready to celebrate this division. See, y'all, that's why I said I hope Buffalo beats you. But what's going on, Moreau?
Oh, now what you want to talk about?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we were talking about how you're going to add and make this team any better. See, because my whole theme on today is I'm saying, you know what? We're beating teams as it is. Are we going to slip past? Are we going to get rid of some of the guys that have made this happen? And a gamble, because I say it's a gamble to bring other people in, actually, because they may not work out like these guys. Hey,
Ronbo, I kind of changed my mind on how I feel about how this draft going to come out to be. What you say, I think we should go defense.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that corner. Go ahead and get the corner in the first round.
First, yes. Oh, please.
Go ahead and get the corner in the first round. And you know what? And then let Beatles and Fuzil fight for that position. What do you think about Beatles moving into the inside?
No, Fusco's actually
held up on the outside.
Fusco's actually better. As far as run block goes, Fusco's a little better than Beatles. Beatles, I don't know what got into Beatles. I guess maybe the coaching or something. He did improve, didn't he? But you got Garnett coming back too, and I understand Garnett's looking like a big, powerful greyhound. So he's gonna definitely be on that offensive line.
Are we gonna keep Beatles and put him on the shelf till somebody get hurt? That's the place we're gonna do.
My guess. I don't see him beating out anybody, so I do see him being the backup because he can play in many different positions. So he's probably on the team for sure. So.
Oh, okay. We don't need to do nothing to the line. I think because I keep looking at all my replays on each film.
You see,
we don't need to do nothing to the line. And like you said, it's a passing league. See, Ronbo. See, now you just said what I told you a long time ago.
I know, huh? I need to pay attention when you're talking. Because you know.
Because I remember I said we were talking about Carlos Hyde. I was like, man, Carlos Hyde is effective because when it's a passing game, when it comes to the passing game, he's a great blocker. And Gurley and all them guys, they more explosive and more athletic than Carlos Hyde, but they're not a better blocker than Carlos Hyde. So when it's a passing league, he's more effective than the other guys. Because Carlos Hyde, if Carlos Hyde can't bust, he can do other things effective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't run, but watch this. I'm effective because I can protect my quarterback.
And Merle, nowadays it's about catching the ball. If you're a receiver, that's why McCaffrey. You see what he did today? That's what every running back's gonna have to learn how to do. You got to be able to catch that ball. Those quick routes. Yeah, you just gotta. That's pretty much what a running back's job is nowadays. He's a big slot receiver, if anything. So yeah.
But Ronbo, like you said, if it's a passing league now,
you
want a running back. You want a great running back that can block.
Yep. And don't depend completely on your running back.
Chip block, and make a route.
Yeah.
That's Carlos Hyde.
Yeah.
He's good at that.
Yeah. Because because you see what happened to the Rams. If your game if all the success is predicated on a running back, they shut Gurley down. He had a couple of good runs, but they were spread out. He wasn't consistently just drilling them. And Falcons win.
Because you seen Carlos Hyde, right?
Yeah.
You seen him get a 2-yard or get a 1-yard loss, but on the next play, he make a nice block.
Yeah.
On somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Todd Gurley could just run, but they'll level his ass when they put the blitz on him. You know what I'm saying?
They frustrate Todd. They know how to get. Everybody knows how to get
Carlos
Todd Gurley, though.
I seen Carlos Hyde, Ronbo, when they was blitzing. I seen Carlos Hyde went like this, like a statue, and nobody couldn't hit him. He didn't fall on his ass or nothing. Yeah, nobody couldn't hit him. He stood up like this, like a wall.
He's strong. In fact, I wish Carlos go ahead and put some weight back on if he wants to. I like Carlos around 230, 235. He lost. I don't know what he's down to now, but he can get stronger. So, and maybe they might encourage him to do that. That's the coach's fault. The coach told him to go down on that weight. Yeah. Because you still need to be quick, though. I don't know. All right, Moreau. Yeah. Good stuff, man. I'm going to tell you what. I'll look for you tomorrow, okay?
Yep. Corner.
Yeah.
First round.
Or edge. All right,
bro. So, Ronbo, how long you gonna be on?
Today? Why? Quite a few calls.
I'm talking about for the year.
I don't quit. For me, there's no other sport.
Oh, okay.
I glance at the World Series. I watch the NBA Finals. But for me, it's all about them Niners, man. I can't get enough. I'm sad the season ended. All right, bro. Talk to you later.
All right, Niners.
That's it. Hey, Raymond out in VA.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, Raymond. I was sitting there before I came up with this whole thing today. I was up laughing. We need to improve what? Because we just won 5 games in a row, and they don't even know what they're doing yet. Because Raymond, when they learn the playbook, I guess it's all over. Ain't nobody gonna be able to defend the 49ers. So that's why I said, you know what? Forget about the offense. We could maybe throw a player here and there, but start building that defense so nobody can score, and that's it. Game over. Because ain't nobody going to stop the 49ers from scoring.
That?
That's me thinking.
So that was me? That was me about 5 weeks ago. The whole time that I've been telling y'all this. Everybody keep talking about running back, wide receiver.
And you and Monroe.
Who that? That's me? telling you to hang up on these cats. You don't remember that? Me?
That's true.
Telling y'all that sound like me, right?
It do.
It's a pass-happy league. We don't need no running back.
It ain't going to make no difference. Yeah. It ain't. They can bring any running back they want to.
Wasting that money.
Yeah. They'll shut Saquon down.
Look, man, we draft first round offensive line.
Yeah.
We go cornerback.
Yeah.
We get a pass rusher or a running back third round. But we might not even need a run back because what's up with Joe Williams after that?
Yeah.
I'm going hard at Lawrence right now. John Lynch need to be talking to him.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. It's really... Because I'm watching the playoffs, I'm saying, well, a running back don't make a damn bit of difference, do they? I said, the first thing they do is take a team's running back out. And then now you make the quarterback beat you. See that? Yeah. So that's the name of the game now. So
that defense is what wins. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Jaguars won. They garbage. We just beat the shit out of them. Man, we should be in the mix.
I tell you, man, Jags. Because, see, one thing the Jags can't do, they can't stop the 49ers. They look confused out there the whole time, the 49ers are on offense. See, that's how you beat teams.
Running back to wide receivers, these fantasy people out there. Tell them I don't need no belt. I don't need no wrestling belt. I speak fact.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Raymond, and then free agency, draft, because draft always worries me because it's always a 50-50 situation. Free agents are going to be available. You don't want to pay too much money. Where can you tweak things intelligently to make improvements? Because making improvements on this team is not as easy as it sounds. Like you were saying, a lot of people going out for the fantasy league, they go ahead and bring this guy in, bring him in. Offense looks stacked.
No, I will be going after Lawrence.
DeMarcus?
From the Cowboys.
Yeah. I wonder if the Cowboys
edge
are really
rusher, I'll be going after him, free agent.
Man.
I would draft the offensive lineman in the first round.
Who is that?
Or trade down and see if we could get one of the ones from Notre Dame.
Yeah, so you're going for Nelson or McGlinchey, right? McGlinchey's a tackle.
Yeah.
Raymond, you've heard the stories about Nelson, right? There's a lot of people who say Nelson does not fit the prototype. You know?
Well, I don't know. Who's the other one you said? I know both of them.
McGlinchey's a tackle. He's a beast. Nelson.
We need a tackle anyway because Joe Staley is getting old. We gotta look. That's a part of the building for the future.
True.
He got hurt. A couple games. He went down.
Yeah.
That's still building us stronger.
No, I agree.
We need to use that pick and get an impact player. If that's where it needs to be, we need to see what Joshua Garnett gonna do when he come back. He need to get serious or he gone. See, I don't play no games. People just gone. This is like, fun.
Yeah.
Fire your ass. Yeah. Dante Johnson is gone. He's already gone. Yeah.
God. Just don't call him. That's what they do now. You don't get cut. Your contract, it ends. You didn't get no phone call. You didn't get no text. You came back to the gym. You notice your locker was cleaned out. That's the way they do. They don't tell you anything. Just goodbye. You could read the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would get that cornerback, Tremaine Johnson. See if he won't play with us.
Hey,
him and Lawrence.
Trey, did you watch that game?
Those are free agents.
But Trey, did you watch the game yesterday with the Rams? Raymond, sorry. Raymond, did you watch that game?
Yeah, I saw that game. They didn't score no points.
Tremaine got lit up though.
See, I didn't watch the whole game. I seen the highlights. They don't.
But that was Julio. But that was Julio that killed him. But Tremaine got ate up. So I took him off my list.
All right, well, he's off then. If you saw that, I didn't see that. He's off. See, that's what I be talking about.
Damn.
On these cornerbacks and wide receivers in free agency, they be dramatic, especially when they get that money.
Oh.
It's better to draft those kind of players. That's why I wanted to get Minka. I don't know. You think we could trade Ward to one of those teams that Cleveland or somebody, let them get that, and we get fourth pick
and take that
and get them on 10th pick too?
Yeah,
go get Minka, man. We need Minka.
See, that's what the 49ers do have. That's an asset. They can trade players. They don't necessarily have to trade draft picks, but I'll give you a player for that pick. That could be. That would be probably a better idea.
And our draft pick.
And we'll throw Dante Johnson in just for a bonus. They'll probably hang the phone up on you.
Yeah, we gotta pay Garoppolo. You know, we gotta get Lawrence.
Yeah.
And we need to get a cornerback.
Yeah. Those are the three most out. I mean, that stands
How
out
you like
more than
Denzel
anything.
Ward from Ohio State? What you think about him?
Yeah,
I don't watch college daily. I just read about him.
No, I'm not seeing Denzel. I'm looking at college players now. Josh Jackson's. He's everything people says he is. I like him though. I just hope it translates to the NFL.
What position he play? Cornerback?
Yeah, Josh is out there. Yeah, he's. Man, I tell you.
What projection is he? What round projection is he?
He's a first round pick. See, that's the thing,
that's who we get then.
Yeah, man, I just don't know.
That or offensive line. If you want to keep going with Joe Staley, because you say the other guy is not that good, so we get the tackle. If he's not that good, then get the cornerback. Those are all I need. We don't need to get wide receiver, go out there. Oh, his name is Saquon Barkley. Look at Fournette.
Yeah, I know.
I was waiting for him to do something.
Shut him
he
down.
He didn't do nothing. He big, he truck, but they contained him.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. And YMSA, just to answer your question, I know about the bootlegs and the run and the rollouts, and play action. But the problem is, you don't have to go crazy by getting the certain kind of running back. It's not actually in the draft anyway. But I just don't know. Running backs this way, I'll stay with what we got. Put it that way, YMSA. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying give up on the running back, but I'm just saying I don't know if Saquon can come in and help in. You're looking at defenses will load up on him so fast. Anyway.
Yeah, Raymond, I think you're right. You're right on it. We don't need to work that if somebody comes in, as a bonus or something. Because I think we even had Kamara in the beginning. I read somewhere that we gave him to the Saints or something like that. He
wanted to be a 49er, actually. He's the one who said that. I didn't know if it was Hunt or Kamara.
Oh.
But one of them was saying he loved to go to the 49ers because he thought he was low on the draft list, right? Saints took him, and now look at him. He's the premier
somebody
running
like
back.
that, we don't need to.
Yeah.
There's some talent out there. Like you said, we got a good scout team.
Yeah.
We need to let the process stop all this wide receiver stuff. They got to let Kendrick Bourne do what he do. We need to make sure Garoppolo stands upright in the pocket and is not getting pressure so much.
There you go.
The offensive line can only stop the blitz with so much. You see what they did to Cam Newton just now? They blitzed the hell out of that man.
Boy.
And then he can't do nothing about that.
That's it. Raymond, we got to go. We're filling up here. And Raymond, I'll look for you tomorrow, man. All right?
All right, you on tomorrow too?
Oh yeah, yeah. Monday. It's just the same schedule, Raymond. Just like I told Moreau, I don't stop with football, man. I watch basketball a little bit toward the playoffs and things like that, and baseball World Series. But other than that, it's all about the red and gold with me. So I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
That's why I don't really pay attention to anything else.
Yeah. All right.
All right, go Niners.
Yeah. All right. I said, it says Steph Renteria, you're out in Hanford, California. Steph, I need a little noisy around you there. Can you get away from that noise? Are you outside?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Let me go outside for a minute. Let me walk outside.
Good. I hope his Wi-Fi still
Wait
works.
just 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah, why am I saying don't make no mistake. I didn't say do without a running back. I'm saying the running back now is like targeted by every DC. You kill a running game, you kill their whole process, and that's what worries me about running games. So Jimmy G is exactly the right quarterback to have these days. Whew, man, Steph, you there? Yeah, Steph's going outside.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. What's up, Steph?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Ronbo, let me tell you off the front, okay?
All right.
So, yeah, I don't think you remember me, but I'm Steven, okay? You remember me, right? You hear my voice?
Yeah, now I do. I just didn't read your whole name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm calling back. I'm telling you not to block me, not to. Okay, because you blocked me before. Let's be honest about this.
Well, now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
you
were being a very mean. You were being a mean man,
Came from a sports bar.
Yeah.
A little buzz and all, but either way, I'm calling back because I want to tell you that, okay, when I'm telling you this, I don't need you to block me. I don't need you to try to shy away from the fans, whoever's behind there working for your speakers or your
right,
whatever
Steph,
the hell
Steph,
you got working
Steph,
for
I got
yourself,
it,
right?
Steph. Make your point.
Don't tell them to block me.
No, well, as long as
I just need you. I need you to talk to me in an intellectual conversation. Okay?
Bring it.
That's what I want.
And I want you to bring it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So pretty much, you don't want me to bring it?
I want you to bring it. You're going over all that. I'm just saying. Go ahead. What is it?
Okay. So I want to tell you that because I've heard from people, right? Now I don't go on the Ronbo show. Trust me, it's one of the last things that I would think of in my mind.
Steph, bring the point.
But there's some people that tell me
you're running out of time.
There's people that tell me that you're taking points from them. That you're pretty much like Garoppolo, for instance. That you're taking Garoppolo's. The whole fact that, now he's a 49ers QB, that you've been trying to say that when obviously you have. You tried to side with Kaepernick before. Now, where do you lie on that?
You're saying I did what with Kaepernick?
Because you tried to side with Kaepernick whenever, let's say, someone like these peasants, they would try to say that someone like T.J. Beathard, for instance, is going to be our future. You would try to side with them, but now that we have Garoppolo, you would try to side with Garoppolo. Now, obviously, you're stupid on that sense because Garoppolo is obviously, he's the shit. He's the future. But now that you're trying to put away C.J. Beathard, now you're trying to say Garoppolo's the shit. Obviously, you're wrong and you're stupid for that. But I want to stay here and say that,
Steph,
let's have the conversation.
Steph, before I hang the phone up,
you got to be honest.
Before I hang the phone up, Steph, let me tell you.
You got to have your.
Steph, before I hang the phone
Do
up.
not disrespect Ronbo.
Let me handle this, guys, please. Steven, before I hang the phone up, first of all, you've been wrong in everything you said. I never sided with Kaepernick. I've never sided with CJ. If you're gonna come at me, come at me with the truth. I've never. Where did you get that information? I have no idea. I have not said those things. Number one, another thing is, Steph, the reason why I banned you because of the reasons of you are now. You're normally rude. And that I don't know why you expect anybody to put up with it. You see what I'm saying? You come at me straight and I'll talk to you. I'll have nothing to do with banning you. But you come in and you accuse me of things that I never said. It's irritating. And then you call me stupid for reasons that aren't even justified. You understand what I'm saying, Steph? That's why I'm not being unfair with you. I'm just telling you like it is. Where did you get your information about me supporting Kaepernick? Where did you get your information about me supporting CJ?
Fucking Raider fans, that's where he got it from.
That's what I'm saying, Steph. You come at me sideways and then you get upset because we block you, okay? And I'm probably about to do it again. If you're going to continue to be rude, I'm going to do it again, all right? Just to let you know. Come in with facts, and then you get all right, all right? God. I don't know why. Anyway, hey.
There you go.
Let's go to Rod. Rod, come on in, man.
What's going on, my man?
Rod, it's 49er time, and we're heading to the Super Bowl sometime soon. I can feel it already.
Man. Ronbo, you know how I like to start my phone calls off with you, bro.
Yeah.
Don't give it to me, dog.
Oh, yeah. It's Niners! I needed that, too.
That's what I need, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now, first thing first, before we get into the big shit, this ass clown to find another damn station to get on the radio and try to damn go off on because somebody want to hear that shit.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? The season is over.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about Kaepernick still?
I have
Man, eat a dick.
And even before him and I had a falling out, he was the one that I was arguing with about Kaepernick to begin with. So where he comes up with, I supported Kaepernick when he was this, and I reported, I haven't talked to him in a year, and I'm all of a sudden a CJ fan. I have nothing against CJ, but I was never riding his jock or anything. So I don't understand why would he come in with that.
I've been following you for a long time, and the only thing I've ever heard you say about CJ Beathard is the same thing I said.
Yeah.
The guy has potential. He could possibly be down the line.
Yes.
Potential candidate but
he needs
it was
seasoning.
too soon and he's not ready.
Yeah,
you said that the entire season.
Yeah, that's right. He needs seasoning. I was
He
scared when he came in. Yeah. So yeah.
But anyway, let's get to your topic, man.
Yeah.
As far as what we need to do to improve, man. Let me cut you cats off for a minute. Y'all said that. Now I agree with you to a certain extent. It has gone to a pass-happy league.
Yeah.
But let me ask you one question, Ronbo. And I hate to throw these asses up. But why did the Dallas Cowboys not go to the playoffs? Because who got suspended?
Yeah, that's a good question.
If we had an offensive line like Dallas with a Le'Veon Bell, perhaps,
yeah.
Le'Veon Bell is going to probably be a free agent after this year because he wants that high dividend for running back.
True.
I'm just saying.
We
got the money.
That's a good question, though. Why did the Dallas Cowboys not do any better than they did? Well, you know what, Rod? They lost a couple of offensive linemen. One guy retired, and they lost another one to free agency. You know what? I
know Doug Free.
Yeah,
Doug Free.
That made them kind of
one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. But I just think, the defense, man, is almost there. We are a couple of pieces away from being real contenders on defense. I think we got to make that offensive line complete because we already got our Trent Brown. I say we even need to go 2 offensive linemen, man. We need to go ahead and find a replacement for Kilgore, and we need to go ahead and draft Joe Staley's understudy, if you know what I mean. We don't even have to go first and second round. Let's just get somebody, because Shanahan, the blocking schemes that we running in San Francisco, you don't have to be a first-round pick to get the grasp the offense.
Yeah, true.
So I say, let's go ahead and get that offensive line together. But first pick, man, we need to get that edge rusher, man.
Oh,
we need.
Oh, that's all I want. I want to see that quarterback look like he's in trouble back there all the time. The quarterbacks look way too comfortable. That is, yeah, that's what's killing Dante Johnson too. Yeah. Quarterback's got too much time to kill him.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And as far as I think that we need to go just go free agent, man. As far as wide receiver, man.
Yeah.
Get your wide receiver, because one thing about the position wide receiver, it has changed over the last few years. It's like you've never seen guys in the 90s or even in the early 2000s come out as rookies and just dominate. You had your Randy Mosses, you had your Julio Jones, but it's something that just doesn't happen very often.
I know.
Furthermore, Pierre Garçon, as much as I love him, he's getting on that upper scale of his 30s.
Yeah, he's 31.
So he's a number
32. Yeah.
We got to think youth, man.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna spend some money, let's spend some money on a top-notch receiver. I keep yelling AJ Green. Okay, we might not get him. I'm not a Sammy Watkins fan for the reason of injuries, man. He's injury prone.
Yeah, that's
true.
He
stayed hurt at Buffalo. Yeah. He stayed hurt at Clemson. So.
And he might be hurt now. That's why they don't go to him very often. You notice Sammy Watkins didn't play much in the first few weeks against us. He played, and then you didn't hear from Sammy much more after that. It was all Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods.
Yeah,
but
Cooper,
after
Robert Woods.
Yeah, so anyway,
I agree with you, man.
Yeah, I do.
Do you think Kittle's going to be? He's going to be a cornerstone for our offense now?
The red zone, I got a feeling they're going to groom him to be the red zone guy because he's been targeted more than any other receiver in the red zone for the 49ers. And he is I think he's the biggest success. Although I don't know that can be possible. He said that yesterday during the show, and I said, but what about Selleck? Selleck has more touchdowns than anybody not named, who's our top touchdown guy? Anyway, Selleck was right there at number 2. So it's got to be, I don't know that. George has got he's got the biggest ceiling, put it that way. So.
Yeah, I agree. Because he was just a rookie last year, correct?
Yeah, and he'll look a lot better next year. He's used to the NFL speed now, so we should see good things.
Right. Yeah. And I finish it off with this, man, because I know you got other callers you want to get.
Right.
As far as the secondary, man, I think it's look, man, it's been fun, Jimmy Ward. It's been fun.
Yeah.
But, just like every other Trent Boxer pick,
yeah.
I just don't think it's going to work, man. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of Aaron Lynch. Let's trade Armstead, and let's keep Colbert and let's keep Tart.
Poor
I'm
Aaron.
even open to keeping Reed, man.
Yeah, you know what? Eric looked damn good against. Man, Eric, the last 3 games look really like, gotta resign this guy. If he just doesn't get hurt. Eric has a tendency to get hurt in the beginning of the year for some reason. Well, no, that's not. He got hurt the end of the last year. So I wonder what they're thinking about Eric.
He had those problems with concussions in the beginning, too.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what they're thinking about Eric. I really do. They didn't sign him yet, and the season's over. Didn't even call him in.
Yeah.
I will see.
I just think the man could do so many things. You can't just put him in one spot. He's like a Palomaro type or Bob Sanders type. He can make tackles. He can make picks.
Yeah.
They don't really put him in much coverage situations like they did when he was running the 3-4 with Harbaugh and Fangio. But the man, his athleticism and his ability to hit is a real presence on our defense.
And looking down on them as they laying down on the ground. Eric, them arms, man, the dude's arms got bigger than they were last year. They were huge last year. I don't want to lose him, but I see them trying to save money. Anyway, Rod, we got to go, man. I tell you what. Go ahead.
One more thing, and I'm gonna let it go. This one question: Do we dare flirt with trying to get a Richard Sherman?
Get Richard Sherman?
Because that's the same defense, and
I know
he already was trying to leave Seattle last year.
You're right. The only thing I have a problem with that is that Achilles injury. It'll be a year before Richard Sherman can really look like Richard Sherman, and then he'll be like 32. So he's like, it's kind of worrisome with him. So, because next year he's gonna get smoked. Because you got to be you got to be on your game as a cornerback, as you know. So, all right, Rod.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was an Achilles injury either.
Yeah,
I know that Achilles can take away the explosiveness.
Right. So I don't know what Sherman's going to look like next year. I hope he does come out there and try to play though, so we can work him. Rod.
Hey, everybody want to be a Niner, baby.
You know. Rod, talk to you tomorrow, man. All right.
I'm gonna sign off with you, man. I'm gonna sign off saying Niner. Hold it down, Ronbo.
Good night, Rod. Oh, it's Nighthawk.
What's up, Rambo?
Nighthawk, man. Nighthawk, are you watching TV?
Oh, it's down now. I was watching the game, but now it's down.
Nighthawk, what's going on, man? Nighthawk, we have a good team. What do we need to do to improve it, or should we just leave it alone?
Well, I think defense.
And all of us are leaning toward defense now. I know the Big Show is not leaning toward defense, but go ahead, Nighthawk. Who do you want on defense?
But you know why? Because I'm watching playoff games, and I'm looking at different teams like their defense, like Jaguars. When they're playing Buffalo, they stopped them from scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what, though? Nighthawk, I got a feeling if Shady McCoy had not sprained his ankle last week, they beat him 10-3, right? That means the Buffalo defense did a good job on them, too. If McCoy is healthy, I have a feeling that would have been a different game, but, that's neither here nor there. And that's the part of the game is injuries. So, sorry, Buffalo. Gots to go. So, yeah.
And then the Saints defense stopped Cam.
I can't wait to the press. I can replay the press conference. Are you watching the press conference, Nighthawk? Is Cam all upset?
No, I didn't watch the. I'm not watching that right now. I was watching the game at the end.
Oh God, Cam's okay. But
man,
anyway,
it was. I feel bad for Cam.
Yeah, I do too, because he doesn't have any. They're gonna kill him. They don't have an offensive line in the world that can save Cam, I guess. Because last year the same thing.
Yeah,
he got beat up in postseason.
Yeah, that was gonna be the thing. Yep.
But anyway, hey, Nighthawk, who do you want to add as a free agent? I mean, to the 49ers. Can we improve in free agency? I mean, are you going to spend any big money? You're going to sort of allocate a little bit of money toward each position that you want a cornerback, right? If you want to get him in the draft, you want to get him free agency. How you want to do?
Well, if I were to get them in a free agency,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. The Iron Sheik says, the Panama Queen said, "Hey, boy." say hi. You gotta say hi. You gotta say hi to Panama Queen. Go ahead, Nighthawk.
Hey.
But Nighthawk, now, what do we got here? Bashar wants to get a shout out from. Got to give Bashar a shout out too. Nighthawk, you're way too popular, man. People love you, man. Give a shout out to Bashar.
What's up?
Anyway, Nighthawk, wide receiver. Do you like Jarvis Landry?
I don't know. How is it good? I haven't seen him play lately. So.
Yeah, you know he's out of Miami, and Jarvis said he's not coming back to the Dolphins next year, so don't know where he's going. But he may be calling up John Lynch to ask John if he needs any help over in San Francisco. I'm pretty sure, because there's going to be a lot of free agents probably doing that. So you know.
Yeah. But like I'm just hoping that they fix the defense good too, because I mean, like I said, I mean, if you have more defense, you can stop the team from scoring, from scoring more points.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now, because no matter what you do, your running back is the first thing that gets taken out. Yeah.
But the offense is not that bad. I mean, they scored 44 points.
Yeah. And also,
I mean, they could add one more weapon.
Yeah, you can always use one more weapon. Should they go crazy with the weapons though? Because somebody said Kyle Shanahan's going to be in control of the draft this year, and will he go all offense, or will he be a head coach and say, "Well, no, I need this guy. You know, that's what I'm thinking. He's probably going to go. He's got to have at least one juicy or sexy pick on offense. We'll see.
Yeah. But I'm telling you this, all these teams that's playing right now, we can beat them.
Yeah. Hey, is there another game on right now? Or are you talking about Carolina?
Oh, no, it's finished.
Yeah. Yo, Carolina and New Orleans. New Orleans looks awfully tough. I give them hats off. And Drew Brees was rolling out in the pocket. Drew Brees. That's scary. A mobile Drew Brees is, good Lord, that's terrible. So...
Yeah, they're playing the Vikings on Sunday. They're playing the Vikings on Saturday.
God, that's going to be a good game. Woo. All right, Nighthawk. We're going to see you tomorrow, man. All right?
Okay, go Nighthawk!
Yeah! And we move to Tony Orton, the legend killer. T.
The Viper strikes.
Oh, God. Well, Tony, how do you improve upon perfection? And, you know, that no old adage about if it ain't fixed, don't broke it. Wait a minute. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I like mine better, though. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Tony. I mean, where are you at on this? Because, you know what? Because we want to stay busy. Everybody wants activity on the 49ers roster. But I'm wondering... Is there a line you probably shouldn't cross with manipulating that 49er roster?
In terms of what? As it pertains to what?
Well, as if you're going to improve the team, I think you need to be careful. Everybody wants a wide receiver, but is that going to take away from some of the weapons we had last year? Who am I going to sit down? Let's say I bring in Jarvis Landry. Who's going to sit down now? And somebody that was productive last year, because pretty much everybody in the offense was pretty productive last year, right? So you're looking to get better. So you think Landry, and I guess it's going to be competition anyway, though. So I guess there's no real worry about that. Because whoever comes into camp is going to have to compete with whoever's there. So this is the thing I'm talking about, because I was laughing to myself because, you know, we want to improve this team. We won 5 games in a row and seemingly getting better and better each week. I just wonder, should this team's core already be established as these are the guys and you build around them? Or do you expand out to maybe add some big-time players in positions that have maybe average players? And that's what I'm thinking. It's a weird thought going through my head on that. But what do you think?
Right. So generally in every offseason, you want to get better anywhere you can. Mm-hmm. even if it's just slightly better, even if we brought in a guy that was just a little bit better than Laken Tomlinson, just a little bit better at pass blocking and run blocking, it matters that much more, even if it's just a depth guy. You always want to find little incremental ways to build up and get better. As far as big-time free agents, I think there are only a couple every year. Would I like to get Jarvis? Yeah, but I haven't really looked at that situation in its entirety. Generally, when they let receivers that have the kind of that fame around them walk, there's more to it. I wonder if he's kind of a cancer in the locker room, or if there's something we're not seeing, or I'd have to look more into it. But I will say before. So if you're getting vets versus rookies, the argument is veterans already have game tape, and you already know what you're pretty much getting. And how I think free agents always translate better into what you're looking for over guys coming out of the draft. So when it comes to prioritizing certain guys, I would, you want to start in free agency and then kind of lean on the draft to develop the guys. But a lot of, it gets tricky because a lot of free agency moves don't work out. I don't know, Ronbo. What do you think? I feel like I'm rambling here.
Yeah, no, I agree because it's a shoot into, it's a shot in the dark because I keep thinking the chemistry right now is forming and it takes a while to build chemistry. This is my thing. This is why I didn't want Salah. I was applauding that they didn't want to get rid of Salah. Change can sometimes be the wrong thing to do. But at the same time, you wonder if you bring in this guy who's got all the stats, he's got all the ribbons and gold medals. I mean, is he really the guy that's going to make a difference over the guy you already got? So I'm torn between that, making those changes and staying with the guys we got, and maybe adding on a little bit here. Maybe, and actually the draft now suddenly has become more appealing to me. I do want the offensive line to actually stay where it is. I got a feeling that offensive line is struggling more with Kyle's system than they are just bad offensive linemen. I could be wrong on that one. I'm not sure about that one at all, but I do know the defensive line can use some help. And that's pretty much where I am on that now. So,
yeah, if it were me, Rombo, I would pick up a guard either in free agency or the draft, and I would like to draft a center, or maybe if there's one out there, the center free agency market isn't looking too good, so we might be stuck with Kilgore by default anyway. I think there are better centers out there. I just don't think that any of them are free. So
Alex Mack, he's not going.
But
anywhere.
I think Kilgore's probably going to stay. Don't get it confused. I really think there are better centers, but I don't think they're available. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you're right.
Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with your point. Yeah, you can continue.
But before I get out of here, if those guards are really important. So I think Fusco is a little older, but I think we might get one more year out of Fusco, and then I think Garnett, and then an interesting move. So the guys that I like in the draft on O-line are Connor Williams and Nelson. I know people think Nelson maybe not be athletic enough. I disagree. I think he might be. He might have the capacity to translate. Do I know that for a fact? No. But anyway, it's in the hands of our front office. But all right, Rumbo, I'll let you go, man.
All right, Tori. Good stuff, man. Talk to you tomorrow. All right.
Hi, Rumbo.
Yeah. And so let's go to. Get your name. It looks like is it Bashar? Bashar.
What's up, Ronbo?
Good to hear from you, Bashar, man. It's off season time.
I have to get on here, man.
Oh man, I'm just.
I have to get on here.
I'm sorry. Say again.
I said I have to get on here, man. You know why?
Yeah. Why is that?
Because our quarter is the shit.
Wait a minute.
Every day we live.
Wait, what? What is?
Every day we live because our quarterback's the shit.
Exactly. The dude is getting ready.
And you know what?
Yeah.
One more thing, just like you said in your video, they're going to get that brick by brick done quick.
Bashar likes that. I think he's using it for a tagline now. I've put it across a couple of his
You got to
posts.
make a T-shirt out of that, yo. Make a T-shirt, man.
Brick by brick, make it quick. Yeah, no, it's seriously. Jimmy G moved the process. You know when you pour you dig the hole before you put the steel in, and then you put the concrete on. Jimmy G already put all that in, and we're already on the floors. The walls just need to be put up now. This is going to be a quick process because of Jimmy G. And we were going to be looking for a quarterback otherwise.
He fast-forwarded our rebuilding process by 2 or 3 years.
At least 2 or 3. Luck.
And you know what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I've been lazy. I haven't been watching draft scouting videos of who's coming out, but my boy JD over at Hawk Hater TV, JD in Sacktown,
tells
me that this draft is filled with big target receivers, big possession guys, strong receivers like Alshon Jeffrey, those type of guys.
Because Cortland's in there, everybody's favorite. There's a couple of more, too. There's a 6'6" guy out of New Mexico that everybody's talking about. Jaleel, what's Jaleel's last name? Jaleel Scott. Yeah, Jaleel Scott out of New Mexico. 6'6". Can you imagine? A 6'6" target for Jimmy Garoppolo? Oh! That would be interesting. I got to admit on that one. Yeah. Cortland Sutton, 6'4".
We're throwing to these little midgets. I mean, you know, our receivers are hustling, but let's be realistic. They're a bunch of midgets, man. They're small guys, man. We need some big dudes out there to throw to in the end zone.
True. But Bashar, they make defenders look foolish. I mean, look at what's his name over in Jacksonville. The guy that likes to talk a lot. Oh, what's that cornerback's name? Anyway, Marquise, I mean, there's a photo of him laying on the ground trying to keep up with Marquise. We got ankle breakers, those little guys. But you're right. We do need at least one long body.
Yep, and we got good old Pierre coming back, which is great.
Yeah.
We got Kittle over the middle. He's developing.
Yeah.
That's what I call him. Kittle over the middle.
It's a nice rhyme.
I'm excited. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped.
And look at Taylor. I mean, Trent Taylor is Trent Taylor, we've not seen anything yet. Wait till next season. I got a feeling Trent Taylor goes to the next level soon, too. Because that's a mean little man. You know what I mean?
I like Trent Taylor. I just like him because we got somebody from the Patriots quarterbacking system, and we got a similar Patriots-style receiver, so it just works hand in hand. I like it a lot.
Yep. Taylor. It's...
And one more thing, though.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. Nighthawk didn't say my name when he was supposed to shout me out, man. I wanted to see if he could get my name, you know what I mean? But
I don't think he could hear what I was saying. He probably couldn't understand me clearly. Because I said 3 times, and he still didn't get it. I don't think he got it. He has a little problem with Panama Queen's name too. He calls her Pamela.
Nice talking to you, though. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all my Niner Empire family out there. I love you guys. You guys are the best, man. And Ronbo, you're holding it down. I can't wait for free agency to draft. I'll let you get to some other callers, though, okay?
Thanks, Bashar. Talk to you later, fam. Try not to be so long, though, man. We miss you.
I miss you, too, man. I'll get back on more frequently.
All right, fam. Have a good night. And let's check out Bryant.
Hey, Ronbo, how are you tonight?
Oh, great, Bryant, man. I can't wait till we get through the playoffs and the Super Bowl so we can get down to business. I can't wait to that first name that we hear about.
Yeah, free agency. That's gonna depict who we get from the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Are we going to be trading up or trading back, in your opinion? First round.
In the first round, I've been thinking about that a lot, and I know John Lynch. If it depends on who's falling, who tumbles down to number 10, because I use Saquon Barkley for an example. I said if Saquon tumbles down, let's say he's in the 9th position or 8th position, and pretty much every owner knows or every GM knows prior to us, if we're number 9 or 10, they're going to know if they can get whomever, and they're going to say, John, it's me from Buffalo. It's me from wherever, right? Give me that pick. I will name your price. I will give it to you. I've got to have that pick. And no, John's not going to turn down any opportunity to gain picks. He's almost as bad as Trent. He'll trade down. We'll be picking up the first pick in like number 29. Oh, I can see it.
I think free agency is going to really is going to decide on who we're going to get.
Yep.
The draft is going to come out, and the mock drafts are coming out and stuff, and it looks like we're going to get Saquon. If everybody picks ahead and stuff and goes to where we're at, we're going to land Saquon.
Well,
if anybody's mad about that, well, he's an amazing player. He's not Fournette, and he's not Christian McCaffrey. And the Jaguars, Fournette didn't play very well. But have you seen Christian McCaffrey with the Panthers and that big pass he ran into the end zone?
Yeah.
It's different players. Their size, their skill, it all has to match up with the team.
True.
So with that, I think we're going to Saquon. And I like what you're saying about the offensive line. We need to keep them together for a little while so they can master that playbook and they can piece it together and build that team.
Yeah.
And everybody knows, hey, that guy, he can only hold that guy for a little while. I know, and then I got to go and help him a little bit. They got to play together to do that. So if we bring in 100 people at at training camp again, and we got like 50 guards, or everybody's just really trying out for the offensive line, that no one's going to emerge.
Yeah,
they have to play with the other guys on the line.
Yeah.
So unless we're changing the whole line, it's not going to happen. If I could tell you who I really want, I think you're already going to know who I'm going to say.
you said it for a week. But say it again.
If we bring in Gore, it's really, we're only just a couple people away from making a Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to be like, oh, man, oh, no. No, seriously, we're just a couple people away. So if you brought in somebody who isn't like a ball hog, who does have good leadership, who does bring heart, who does know how to catch, because I guarantee you, if Frank Gore, he probably wouldn't have been out there, but if he was out there with the hand team instead of Hyde, he would have caught that ball and not fumbled it.
I tell you, it's wow. Frankie has more fumbles this year than Carlos. I saw that stat.
He might.
He does. Frankie has 3, Carlos has 2.
But that all really depends on your team.
Yeah.
And how hard they're leaning on you or how they're using you. If they're overusing Gore, then Gore might have got a little loose.
Yeah.
The other thing I got to say before I jump off is I know everybody wants to say offense or defense wins championships. Rombo, it's the special team.
Yeah, actually is.
Special teams win championships.
That's part of the formula. Special teams, offense, defense. Yeah. If you got any weak link there, and special teams can't be weak, we had a powerful at the beginning of the season. Raheem Mostert means more to that team than anybody knew. You notice how our special teams went down a little bit when he went down?
Yeah, when he went down, we started scrambling for another running back. Everything happened, and everybody he took a lot of energy away from the team on special teams. So I really do agree there.
Yeah.
But let me jump off the line. Shout out to every Niner faithful out there.
All right.
Greatest show right here, Rombo. Hit that like button, and I'll talk to you again. Thanks, Rombo.
Thank you, Brian. Talk to you later.
All right, go Niners.
Yeah. And hello to the Bryant family. Hey, it's Salvador. Salvador Bribiska. Salvador. Sal, you gotta go ahead and start wearing that. You gotta zoom in so we see that gold jacket, man. Well, it's become such a nice thing since 49ers are back on the map. Hey, Sal? Did we lose Sal? Salvador. Sal, you there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, hey, I was gonna ask. You want to get to like 1 or 2 more callers while I get home?
Oh, okay. So you're moving around. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We'll be back.
Yeah,
okay.
I couldn't get in on the line, so I had to zoom in.
All right. We'll come back a little bit. Okay.
Hello?
Let's go to. Let's go to the Iron Sheik.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yo!
What's going on?
The rest of the show back toward the Super Bowl. It's got to start.
Oh, yeah.
We got to start writing rhymes for this thing, man, because the things are going to get blowing up here. We got to get ready for it, Got to start plugging in names, though. But we don't know what we're going to finally settle down to, so you can't make a rap yet without getting all the names together, you know?
Yeah,
It should
yeah,
be
man.
fun. But yeah.
Isn't it so funny though? Like there's two teams that we just like beat. They're a playoff team. They're
I
both
know,
advanced.
right?
They beat-
That's crazy. Because I think it was Raider fans already came and said, so I don't know why you guys are so proud of yourselves. I mean, you didn't knock anybody out of the playoffs. I said, is it about knocking people out of the playoffs? We were trying to be the spoiler, but the Jags just got lucky because the right teams lost. Had it not been that way, we could have knocked them out. See, the Tennessee Titans.
Can I also? Yeah, can I say this also? Like Raider fans should not talk anymore because
Period.
they signed Gruden for 10 years, $100 million. And most likely not 5 years. He's going to probably be fired, and then after that, they're moving to Vegas. Obviously, no tax, so he's going to get no tax. He's going to pay tax, and he's going to get money from them. So, Raider fans in the chat room, where are you at? Stop talking. You guys are the bankrupt freaking Raiders.
I just want to add to that because I got myself into trouble last year, and they were right when they nailed me on this one, I have to admit. But last year, after Reggie McKenzie made some stupid deal, what I thought was stupid, and it turns out it was, signing Sean Smith for all those years and all that money, I says, you know what, guys? What Reggie McKenzie just did, even Trent Baalke's better, right? Oh, they came after me with an army. And all right, you guys been doing how well for how long? Reggie McKenzie's built this team back from dirt, and we're going to the Super Bowl. And, I couldn't say anything, right? Now with this deal, I'm going back to get and rehash that argument. Okay, $100 million for 10 years. You gonna tell me I was wrong now? Oh man. So I'm loving it.
Oh man, it makes that Hainsworth. Remember that Washington when they got Hainsworth, that defensive lineman for 100. He was the biggest bust. It kind of reminds me of that. I'm not saying Gruden's a bad coach, but he's a good coach. But he hasn't been coached for like how many years? 12 years.
Yeah, and $100 million. You need to give him 10 years. What would be wrong with a 5 or 6 year contract? 10 years? That's insane.
Yeah. Let's go back to the right side of the empire.
Yeah.
Everything turned out right as long as the Raiders was idiots. The thing is, we have all that all that money and this and that. We're in the positive route of success. And, there's a lot of teams like, Kansas City, for example, lost. They want to trade up Miami. And the Denver Broncos might get Alex Smith, on what I'm hearing. There's other ways we could trade back and get more picks, build up for the future. Miami might come up. They might want Lamar Jackson. There are other quarterbacks available. But the 49ers, like the Quentin Nelson, some in the chat room say, like, what's the bad about Quentin Nelson? He is good. I really do think he's going to be an elite guard. But the only issue I have, I don't know if you guys seen the Miami when they were playing against them. Miami destroyed the O-line. That's the only concern I have. I probably have to rewatch it again, but what I watched, it was not an enjoyable game for the O-line for Notre Dame. So that's like my issue I have with that. But I'd rather us trade back, get more picks. But there's a lot of guys that's available in that. But we need to get the best available player. But we need more picks. And now New Orleans is one. The Saints are second round pick. Our second round pick is falling down a little more. So we need to get more picks. So that's my thing, but there's a lot of guys that we have to look at, like Eric Reed, we need to bring back. I think Eric Reed and Carlos Hyde, for example, I think we should let them get their market value, and they'll probably come back to us because they're not going to get what they want, and they want to come back. So, I don't know. That's what I think about it. But, Ronbo, I have a quick question for you. Do you think we should go – who would you pick right now for the 9th overall pick if you had to pick right now?
Yeah, I would look for Bradley Chubb. I'm telling you, I'm hell bent on seeing that 49er rush scare people. I want to see quarterbacks running and screaming. I want to see offensive linemen trying their best and looking foolish, because that's all Defoe needs. He needs somebody to come around that edge so they can blink. And Defoe's on this dude. We just need more push from the outside. That's all they need. Because the interior is fine, you know. Because, like, I suspect your guy and mine, Solomon T., I expect him to start looking more like Aaron Donald next year. See? So now he's up the middle. So give me some give me an outrageous dude on that edge, please. That's all I ask. I mean, a guy they have to let out of a cage before the game. He's just out of control. He's mean. He's crazy. They throw him raw meat. You know, give me a fiend.
Exactly. And he has that bite on him too. So
yeah, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely see what's going on. We have a lot of time. The combines coming, and so we're definitely looking in a free agency. You know, all the chatter talk is going to happen. These guys might get cut, so we'll figure out.
Yeah.
But anyways, Ronbo, I know you have a lot of callers, man. But before I go, and I hope everybody, I noticed a lot of people are doing it. Keep on doing it. Tell everybody, just keep on. When I do it, everybody do it. Hit that like, Ronbo, and Stephanie. Bye-bye. RKO. Our foundation. Let us know when you need us. Later.
All right,
Good night, Ronbo.
Yeah, good night, Sheik. Sheik, boy, Sheik's so cool. All right, let's go to, hey, Brandon. Brandon.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Could you come back to me in like one more caller?
Can do. Hey, Mark. Man, Mark out in Arizona.
I'm with the man, the myth, the 49er fan legend, Ronbo Sports. Hit that like button like my buddy just said.
Way to make you a member of the Heart Foundation, too. Mark, always good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, man, you too, man. Hey, man, I don't know what's up with, man, Ronbo. I don't like bullies. I don't know who that was that called in earlier, man. Kind of made me mad. Ronbo, you don't mess with nobody, man.
No.
So,
he and I have.
I don't know.
He and I have history. And the thing is, you can tell he calls and the first thing he says, don't block me. I don't know what's wrong with that dude.
Yeah, so
he's
I
really.
ain't gonna give him too much attention, but look, I'm just gonna say it like this: we support whoever our starting quarterback is. Damn it, and whoever's out there. And then when we need to get up out of here, we gonna tell you. As much as we supported him, we gonna tell you. You gotta go. It's time to go.
Yep.
So just say it like that. Don't come back to nobody on this channel saying, "Oh, you supported this starting quarterback." Damn it, we want to win. So whoever's behind center, we gonna cheer for him, and when it's time for him to get up out of here, it's time for him to get up out of here. So hell, I supported Brian Hoyer as long as he was, but when he was time to go, it's time to go.
Right?
So
You know?
I'm just gonna say that, man.
Yeah.
So if
the
you're
way
a
it works.
49er fan, I mean, you don't understand that.
Yeah, you support your quarterback. That makes sense.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I'm gonna say that. That's all the attention I'm gonna get at, man. Other than that, man, Ronbo, I look at these playoffs. We could have won some. Like Nighthawk said, man. I'm looking at Tennessee and looking at Jags. I'm like, dang, we beat these teams, man. We could have been in here.
And the thing is, they look like they were really. And the Rams, what happened to the Rams? Was that pressure, Mark? They look completely lost and confused.
On that note, I don't want to hear Sammy Watkins mentioned on this call coming to 49ers again.
I have a feeling it's him.
I don't know if this has been brought up at.
Mark, you know that phone call the guy said? Kevin, what's his name? Kevin Jones? Remember Kevin Jones said he got a phone call? He won't share with who it is, of course. But he says, I got a phone call from a wide receiver asking me about, so how about what's San Francisco like? And, Jones just got that get all the attention. Man. I wonder, but I got a feeling it was Sammy because they're not using him in L.A. Did he have a 1-year deal?
I don't know, man. But after what I saw last night, I didn't know you were on last night. Man, I know some of these plays, 2 plays at the end of the game where they were well defended. However, when you're supposed to be that guy or a guy, those were balls that he should have came down with in that circumstance.
Yeah.
So if you can't make that catch, hell, we got guys right now that can't make that catch. So what do we need you for?
Yeah, I know, right? You know what, though, Mark, on that? Just one thing I do lend to that, though, is Jimmy Garoppolo, I got a feeling he could – what's the worst wide receiver? Think of a wide receiver that you really don't appreciate his skill set. I would like to see that.
Yeah, I got you.
I'd like to see an experiment. Bring a wide receiver that's had a so-so career. I want to see, since Garoppolo seems to make everybody around him better, what can he do with some of these guys that have potential but can't seem to get it brought out by any other quarterback?
Yeah.
That would be interesting to see.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
My point of view is stolen. If they bring him in, it's a good deal. It's cheap.
cool. My point of view is when we talk about we need a big time wide receiver in free agency, he doesn't need to be on that A list.
Yeah.
Now if he's on the B list and we can get him in here and get him cheap and you know, I'm with that. I'm always with paying for value. But when we talk about that first phone call at wide receiver, I don't know. I'm judging the man off 2 plays. It just I'm like, man, those were big. That could have turned the game around for the Rams.
Yeah. No, you gotta do it right. And you know what? We got guys. Have you forgot about? We got guys like what's that big dude with the big hands out of Georgia? Oh man, so I saw his name a minute ago. I had forgotten all about him. They will not let him play. Deshaun. Oh, what is that dude's name? Guys, flash that name. Yeah, he's on a practice squad. They won't let him. Every year he gets put on a practice squad. They won't cut him. Remember, he had hamstring issues the year before last, and so they let him go. And then he came back, and this year he looked smooth as silk out there. A few plays. Well, he missed one ball he should have had. And then you got Burbridge is still in. No, Burbridge. Did Burbridge get cut? I think they released Burbridge. But anyway, we got receivers. We still got receivers in the fold. And you got Kendrick Bourne. You got his name? No, not him.
No, that's my son.
No, I was looking around. I was looking at the list. No, that's still Burbridge. Yeah, I'm looking for that one guy with the big hands. But I've always wondered why
I remember you talking about him in the offseason.
Yeah, they won't let him play. They keep putting him back on the practice squad, but he keeps making the practice squad. But we got receivers, and I still like Kendrick Bourne's development coming up. So I'm thinking,
Yeah, I think he's going to develop into something. Yeah. I really believe he is.
So,
but man, what we got to talk about tonight? The draft.
Yeah, we're trying. I was thinking to myself, how do you improve upon a team that won 5 games in a row? And what do you do? Should you work on things? And like Tony pointed out, you always want to get better, no matter what. So you bring in guys for the competition, but I would be concerned about making too many changes because the guys we've seen do well last year, DeAndre Smelter's I'm thinking about. I couldn't understand why DeAndre can't get no action. So maybe they see something we don't. I don't
was
see.
Good too in college.
I thought so.
Georgia Tech, right?
Yeah. So there's a lot of receivers. He's a big guy
for me,
too.
Ronbo, I think this is what's going to happen. Shanahan is going to. He knows what he has now. The playbook will probably be very similar going into next year, obviously. But I think we shouldn't expect too many changes for the fact that I think the things that he does tweak about the playbook, he's going to play to the advantage of the players that he knows he has on the roster.
Right.
So you're not going to. With that said, I don't think you're going to see too many changes. You might see 1 or 2 changes. But I don't expect to see too many, especially at the skilled positions. We could use a big-time receiver for the red zone concerns, but I think he's really going to tweak this playbook. You're going to see some 4 Trent Taylor, 4 Goodwin, 4. You're going to see more of that because he now knows what these guys are capable of after a season.
Yeah.
So I don't expect the skill positions to change a lot, other than maybe
the draft.
I expect that.
Maybe the draft, but if you're serious about a skilled player in the draft, you got to get him in the first round, probably like your Ridleys, that kid out of New Mexico. I got a feeling Jalil is going to draw a lot of 6'6" wide receiver with flexibility and maneuverability. That's a red zone target all day long. That's bigger than your tight ends. So
that dude, he can catch.
Yeah, you've seen him play that, right? So I
watched him after talking about on the call the other night. I was watching him while we were on the call.
See,
so yeah, he can catch.
Yeah, and Jimmy will make him even better than he is now. So guys, wow. But you're right.
I just don't know. First round, man, it's a coin toss. I just don't know if we're gonna go skill position, offensive line, or edge rusher. Yeah. I think it's gonna be obviously one of those. But
it's gonna make everybody mad too, Mark. If they pick up an edge rusher in the first round, you know how everybody is. Oh, 5 years in a row, we pick up another defensive end. I can just see it now. Sit down and hush. We ain't got no pass rush in that 9th time either. Mark, when was the last time we had a pass rush? It was way back in 2013, 2014. 14, we still had a decent pass rush because we got the beast we had at that time. We have not had a quarterback in too much trouble since then. I don't like that. Dang, I don't like that.
Regardless of who they draft from, I'm just going to shut up. I'm not going to get on the call and complain about it.
You know, some screaming, no matter what. We all do it. I was the biggest fool in the world last year. I mean, Salami Thomas, what are you, Salami? Are you serious? No, so, I'm a hush too. I'm gonna try to be remain calm. I know I'm gonna have my favorite. Like and Mark, no matter how many times you say it, you're going to go into the draft with a favorite. It's just we can't fight this, Mark. You're going to go into the draft, and they're not going to call our boy's name, your boy, my boy, anybody else, and we're going to say, "Oh man."
See, and the thing is, my favorite, I don't even know if I want to draft. My favorite in the draft is Saquon Barkley. That's just because I like his play in the position, but I don't know how realistic that is. I'm not sitting here saying, "Oh, we got to go after him." Yeah. My position on that is, if he falls to us, cool. But I'm not seeing that. I see we need other
I tell you,
positions early in the draft. But if we get him, I'm gonna be happy. He's my favorite pick.
Every mock draft says he's coming to San Francisco, so don't give up on that dream. Because I'm telling you, man, I don't know why they say that or how they say it. Seems to me like 9 or 10 is too late, but they're still saying it, so we'll see. Yeah. All right, Mark. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
I ain't got much, Ronbo. That was all I had, man. I just wanted to join in. You're going to be back on tomorrow.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. It's Monday night. Although we can't holler at nobody. Razor had an idea.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But I don't know who we're going to holler at.
Yeah, what was that?
We hollered at Steven for calling in here.
What was that idea? Because I didn't know, you know, nobody holler. Is it still Monday Night Raw? What are we going to call it?
No, we're going to alter Monday Night Raw until the season starts. Monday Night Raw is just going to be a good time. Whatever you want to do, it's a free-for-all night. Because we ain't got nobody to holler at. The season, ain't nobody messing up. You can only holler at Dante Johnson so many times.
Right.
So, yeah. All right, Mark.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right,
yeah.
All right.
I hear that little voice. Hey! All right, Mark. Have a good night.
Have a good one, man.
Let's go. Hey, see, Brandon. Are you ready, Brandon? Brandon.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Brandon, go ahead, man. We're all over the place tonight. Now, we're trying to figure out how to make the roster better. Is it possible to make a roster that won 5 games in a row? Where do you see the improvements necessary, and who are you going to get rid of? And even Dante Johnson led the team in tackles. Yeah, there's a stat that kills me right there. We sit and we watch Dante Johnson and we get mad as hell, but we forget the 49ers are not allowing too many games over 20 points. If we did, it was a 21, 22 or something like that. So how bad is the defense even with Dante Terrible Johnson? He may get a job, Brandon. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think with the second corner position, I think we should just draft in the second and third round like we got a Killer Witherspoon from. And I just think we can get – there's a lot of corners. There's usually a decent amount of good corners in the draft, you know. So, I mean, I think we can get a decent corner in the second and third round. Man, in the first round, if we don't get Saquon, who I've started to fall in love with this week is Roquan Smith, the linebacker out of Georgia.
Ooh, whoa.
Ronbo, if you pair him with Ruben, the speed at the linebacker position is as, if not faster, than Willis and Bowman. That's scary.
Oh. Can you imagine that? The OCs don't know what the hell to do. Because I tell you what,
because
the Raiders...
I know whenever I was thinking about that, I was thinking of Malcolm Smith, but we all know Malcolm Smith's biggest dig in Oakland is his coverage skills. But you saw Ruben against the Rams. He kept up with Tavon Austin. You know how hard that is for a linebacker?
That's hard for a cornerback, okay? I mean, even K'Wan Williams has to work to keep up with Tavon. So, yeah, it is crazy hard. So, and they thought they would isolate Tavon in that fashion. That's what makes me laugh. Yeah, people gonna go after Ruben, man. They asking for trouble. It fires him up. He ain't gonna get... I want to see a player.
If we get another linebacker like that.
Oh, but they got Malcolm Smith.
He won't get his injured as much because he won't have to go up and stop the run.
Well, but Ruben loves to stop the run.
He can be more the coverage linebacker.
Ruben's the best run stopper we got. But you know what the thing is? You already got Malcolm Smith on contract for 4 more years. How you gonna do?
Yeah, that contract was kind of. I thought that was kind of a bad contract. You know, we have enough cap room where it don't even matter.
Yeah, that's true. You know, Sal's gonna
about the wide receiver position. If we get a wide receiver, I like Allen Robinson. I know he's coming off an ACL tear,
I know.
But I think that might make his price go down, his price tag.
I know.
Man, he's not a big receiver, but he's I think 6'2", 6'3",
and athletic. Yeah. I agree. I put Allen Robinson. The only problem I have with Allen Robinson is he going to heal up from that knee injury. Knees, anything on the legs worries me. Is he going to still be able to move like he
and
was
especially
before?
with Garcon coming back,
Yeah.
they're not going to ask too much from him, I don't think, right?
Well, yeah, if you're going to bring him in, he's got to be for a reason. Otherwise, you just don't need to bother to pay him. So, because we still got guys that we can use. If you watch Kendrick Bourne, I just got to watch a clip of Bourne because I watched the game again yesterday. Kendrick Bourne runs great routes. I had no idea why he was open all the time, but I was able to watch closely, and I ran it back and forth for him. I said, damn, those cuts are razor sharp. Because I was wondering, he's not that fast, but he's like Cooper Kupp. They come from the same school.
Bourne trusts his hands.
Oh, yes.
He makes catches not with his body. He makes catches with his hands. And not a lot of receivers do that nowadays. And
I tell you, man.
He got good hands, man.
He's got hands. Because you remember that play, that pass Jimmy G made between those two defenders, that pass it was like a lightning bolt getting to him. It was getting there so fast. Kendrick swallowed that up. I said, I thought it was picked off. Kendrick's got the ball. So Kendrick Bourne, I tell you what, I know Kyle Shanahan likes him. He's got to love him. So he's not going to He's not going to draft anybody. You know, we need to get ready for that. He's not going to draft anybody.
No, and I think if we spend big money on any player, like let's say we get a max free agent, we need to go after edge rusher. Whether it's Zeke onside, if the Cowboys flub up and let Lawrence go, then obviously dump money at DeMarcus Lawrence. You park the bus of cash next to him. But man, we need an edge rusher bad because if we get an edge rusher and bring speed off the edge, you know how much that helps the secondary.
Oh, it helps the front as well. Secondary, maybe we don't even pick on Dante anymore. We gotta. Yep. There you go. If they pick up a solid edge rusher like Ziggy or Lawrence, they'll probably call Dante. Dante, you know what? We just picked up Ziggy. I guess you still got a job.
Shit, in Harbaugh years, man, it's our D line that made all of our secondary Pro Bowlers for the most part.
Out there,
Carlos Rogers and Terrell Brown went out and they became bums. But with the edge with that that line, they were Pro Bowlers.
Remember in 2014, we led the league in interceptions. Why? Because of that front line was just deadly. Quarterback's got to hurry up or be killed. Hey, remember the Manning game in New York? When you had, maybe the greatest tandem of all time, but neither one of them can stay out of trouble. You got Alvin Smith coming off one side. You got Aaron Lynch. Rookie Aaron Lynch was trying to impress the league that time. They were making, it was Manning sandwiches all day long. They was getting there at the same time. Yep. Bam! Oh, man, that was a fun thing to watch that year. Woo!
Hey, Ronbo, I actually wanted to get your opinion on something. The Alex Smith situation. I feel so bad for Alex Smith. It's just no team seems to think that he's a Super Bowl caliber quarterback, and I disagree. I don't think that was his fault. You know how many receivers dropped stuff? I feel so bad for Alex Smith.
And they lost. What's the tight end went down with a concussion. That sort of ruined Kansas City. They would have won the game had Travis Kelce been able to stay in that game. I'm pretty sure. So, No, Alex Smith gets blamed for a lot of things, and that's been the story of his career. So, I hear you.
Yeah.
Brandon, we got to stop. Let me come on back tomorrow. We'll continue, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Have a good night. And
all right, you two, real quick. Niners!
Yeah. Carlos Aguilar. What's up, man? Shit. And let's look at Kiara Campbell. Is that Kiara? Kiara Campbell Cosby. Cosby! I've been to that area once. Kiara, who is it? Somebody's using somebody's phone, though. I got a feeling. Out in Cosby. Yeah. And what is your name, please?
My name is Keith.
Your name is Keith. All right, because I got your caller ID doesn't say that. So it's Keith. Keith, come on. Keith, what's up, man?
Yeah. Nothing, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I'm looking so forward to the future. And I'm watching the playoffs, and I'm seeing teams that we probably could have beat and will beat. Next year, these same teams show up. 49ers, God knows, we could be in the NFC Championship next year because I do believe the Rams are in trouble going forward as far as the 49ers go. And Arizona, I suspect, is going to find a way to still compete. But the Hawks, wait for the rhyme. The Hawks are going to be meat. Arizona will compete, but the Hawks will be meat. Oh, Hawks!
I've been thinking this year that ever since we got Garoppolo, I think we have a really good chance of sweeping the Seahawks next year.
God, that would be such a wonderful thing. A team in dysfunction and failing. Oh, God. You know, Keith, I just wish we could have played them last year when they were still functional. Beating them up now, it loses its meaning, you know? We could almost expect to beat them up now. Damn. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But what else? We're trying to...
What are you thinking of the free agents that we're going to get right now?
Yeah, I wish I knew what free agents they're going to get. It's hard to figure out Kyle Shanahan's mind and what he likes. Because remember last year, he was the guy that said, I've been watching Garrett Selleck's career for a long time, and I thought Garrett Selleck was going to get cut. Shanahan likes him. And then Keith Selleck comes in. We've got a theme for him now. It's Selleck time. What? He's that good? I didn't even know. So, you know, I don't know I have no idea what Shannon's going to do. I couldn't tell you where he's going to go for a free agent. You know who you might like, but I have no idea. How about you? You got any ideas?
I think we should go for Prince Amukamara in free agency.
What? Prince? Hey, the New York?
I think
is he a free agent?
I think he is going to be.
Wait a minute. He's not the guy that's got the crazy mama out of New York, is he? No. Who's the kid in New York Who's the kid in New York with his mom it was so bad that they might get rid of him if they haven't already. Wait a minute. Is that the guy?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Keith, I could have the wrong guy. There's a guy in New York, quarterback, that's been giving the Giants a lot of trouble. And I'm not sure, but I thought they released him a week ago or two. Anyway. Christos, I don't think Prince is a free agent. No, okay. No, my bad. It's not Prince. I've heard he's a good cornerback, though. I've never actually seen him play.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to go right now. I've got something to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you go on to your next caller.
All right, nice hearing from you. Have a good night. All right,
All right, you too.
Let's go to Salvador. I didn't mean anything about Prince Amukamara. I just thought that. Who is that guy? Hey, Salvador. Salvador's got the gold jacket on for us. All right, Sal.
Yeah.
Sal, who is that cornerback in New York that his mom is driving everybody crazy? And Landon Collins called him a bunch of bad things.
Eli Apple?
It's Eli Apple, right? He's the cancer in the New York Giants locker room.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but yeah, I heard he has like attitude problems.
But anyway, Sal, hey, we're working on the roster, man. Like we're gonna be doing all the way up until draft. Well, actually, to free agency, probably the draft too. What am I talking about? But what are your thoughts on this, man? How do you fix a team that goes 5-0 and your quarterback is just on fire? What does he need that he doesn't already have?
It's all about depth, Ronbo.
Yeah.
It's all about depth. Free agency, we're gonna get a couple pieces here and there in the offense.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of see Landry coming because if you think about it, he saw Jimmy G play twice a year, or not twice a year, but he played the Patriots twice a year.
All right.
So I don't know. He actually did see him play one time because one of his starts was against the Dolphins, right?
Jarvis.
So, yeah, Jarvis Landry. So, maybe he would want to play with Jimmy G. He hasn't had a consistent quarterback in Miami his whole career, so he's fed up. I don't know if he has an attitude problem. I just think he wants a quarterback to throw to him. That's my take on Jarvis Landry.
Because he says he ain't coming back to Miami.
That's crazy. He said that? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he walked up and said, I ain't coming back. I don't know what he meant by that because they can always tell him, hey, Night Hawk, thanks. They can always tell Jarvis, you're under contract. What are you going to do? So we'll see if that's even legal.
No mom was born in our squad.
And you got Crabtree. Somebody said something about Crabtree.
Salvador. No Crabtree.
No.
Man, he was soft, man. And then he went to Oakland. He got exposed twice. Hey, you know who I do want though? I want to keep the league. I like it.
I know, right? I do too. I've always liked him. I just wonder, can you keep him under control so he doesn't lose games? Akeem will go over there and get into a fight and get kicked out of the game. He's got a real bad temper. But I like the way he plays. That boy's got some big time dog in him. God, I love that.
Yeah. I want us to trade for him so we could give him that Deion Sanders kind of hype. You know how we brought Deion Sanders to get us over to Super Bowl? You know, and he likes Deion. He's really close to Deion, so we gotta approach him. You're only here for one thing, and that's to get us to the Super Bowl. We gotta lock out that side of the field.
Yeah.
And I hope he does. I hope we really do get him because I think we could trade for him.
He might. Who was that he got in a fight with last year when we played that scrimmage game? Oh, it was. It was Pierre. Remember him and Pierre got in. We had a scrimmage with. We had 3 days we spent with him, and him and Pierre got into a fight.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, it was hilarious, man. I
serious though?
Yeah, I said, damn, Akeem can find a way to get into a fight even in preseason. But I like him.
Whatever.
I'll take him, man.
Yeah, but we need some dog mentality like that. I'm not saying we should go for Akeem Khalid, but we need some dog mentality.
No, really, I agree. Because we got too many guys that are too mild.
What's up with that caller at the start of the show, Ronbo? What's his name?
Yeah, that was Steven. He and I have history. A long time ago, he used to come in and say a lot of things just to stir the pot up. For some reason, he thinks confrontation is a good time. I'm not sure what his problem is. Today, I've talked to him in a year, but today he decided to come on in and start that crap again. Unbelievable how he's got a real problem. So that's him. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk football. He wants to fight. And I don't have time for it, so I blocked him.
5 guys ready to give him something.
Nice.
Some shit,
Oh God. But anyway, I do want a bad dude on the corner though. Yeah. Who else is grizzly out there available to get in corner though, and just mean?
Cornerback.
Because we can't get Josh Norman.
I've always liked Malcolm Butler because of what he did to the Seahawks.
I know, right?
But, 5'11", I don't know if he fits the scheme or whatever. But, I just anybody. I was also thinking about this too, Ronbo. What if Aaron Lynch goes to the Seahawks?
He's going. If I had to bet though, Salvador, I would say he goes to Oakland.
Oakland?
Although, because the Seahawks, man. Oh well, wait. Didn't they just lose? They lost AJ. What's that? They lost their corner. You're right. You could be right.
Yeah, because this year we kind of prepped him. We taught him the basis of the defense. I don't know why he never touched the field.
I know, right?
That's mind-boggling.
It is. I thought he was a good player.
If Pete Carroll, if he wants, he loves swooping Niners. That's an easy target for him, and I don't really want that at all. That's why I kind of want to get our free agents back. Like Eric Reed, and Carlos Hyde, those are they have Seahawks written all over them.
I know
it's gonna bother me.
Especially Eric, man, because Cam Chancellor may not be able to play next year. Ooh, Eric comes right in, smooth segue, and you know who he couldn't hardly wait to play? Us. Yeah. God.
Yeah. And one more thing, Ronbo. Draft season's coming up, and there's this guy on YouTube I watched. His name is Watch Lombardi.
Oh yeah. That dude is bad.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He does some good. He did a Quentin Nelson video, and
ooh, I gotta go check that one out.
Yeah, he broke it down. His last 2 uploads they're about like Saquon and Quentin Nelson. So go check those out, and then he's gonna be diving deeper into more prospects. So if I see any names I like, I'll make sure to bring them up to the faithful.
Yeah. Because everybody watches Lombardi anyway, but the thing about what do you think from that film? Since you've already seen it, some people are saying he's not meant. How does Lombardi feel about Quentin Nelson? Is he gonna work with the 49ers? Would he work with the 49ers?
He mentioned that he has some ability to get to the outside, but he's like north-south. He's a north-south.
Yeah, that's
guard power.
That's what I heard. So Harbaugh would want him, but
yeah. But the thing is, Aaron Donald, he blows up every lineman
badly.
left and right. So what if we put a very strong power guard that could kind of hold them off?
Yeah.
You know, I kind of want to see some linemen added to our team for some depth. So I wouldn't mind drafting Quinn Nelson or a 5th rounder, a 3rd rounder, whatever. But,
if he's fast and strong, that's the only way you're going to deal with Aaron Donald. Did you watch a slow-mo on Aaron Donald? Well, they showed a clip of Aaron Donald just cutting through that offensive line like butter.
Yeah.
He goes shifts left, shifts right. That boy is fast. Always fast. And he gets there so fast. I said, man, I've never seen him up close like that. Look at that. He's a raging maniac. So, yeah, it's going to take a lot to get him.
They couldn't beat the Falcons, though.
Yeah, I know. I wish if Solomon T looks like Aaron next year, I'll be so grateful.
We got to move him inside.
Can he look like Aaron, though? That's what I wonder. Oh, Sal, we got to go, man. I'll tell you what, I'll look for you tomorrow, all right?
All right, man, Ronbo, I got you. Hey, Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
We're going to get on that guy, Steven.
Yeah, that'd be the fun thing to do.
Yeah, fuck him.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
Man is all day.
Yeah. Hey, Daryl Green.
One more thing. Go Niners. Go Niners.
Everybody's got that down.
Go Niners.
Yo, Daryl, what's up, mate?
What on?
Yeah. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Daryl, we're improving the team tonight. We want to make a good team perfect. So, what do you want to do about that?
Yeah, like I say, I think we need some pass rushers. Let me see. Need somebody to help out. Like Reuben Paul. Because I know Westman coming, Smith coming. Well, Westman coming back, but he probably gonna need another backup. Yeah, I think we need.
Daryl?
Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm listening. Yeah, go. I was waiting for you to finish that sentence.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we need somebody like John Lynch.
For at the safety, a Hall of Famer.
Oh.
Well, but how do you feel about?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Adrian Colbert?
Yeah, I think we need one more.
All right. You know what? Somebody, who was that? Oh, Dre just got through kicking Kwaski T to the curb. Dre, I can't agree with that. Kwaski T led the team in tackles before he went down, so I can't see getting rid of him. But yeah.
Yeah, we got. I think they got. I think it's 3 of our players. They put. I guess trade. I don't know who it is, but I think 3 of them gone.
3? We think we're gonna lose 3 guys? Who are your 3?
Jimmy, I think Ward. I think he might be gone.
Yeah. But John Lynch said he likes Jimmy.
I think Aaron Lynch he'd be gone.
Yeah, I think so. They really treated him mean before they let him go too. Wouldn't even let him play.
He didn't play none time.
Didn't even let him play against the Rams.
I think Kyle Shanahan. I think he go. I think he probably bring in some people that he work with. Some players.
Taylor Gabriel.
I don't know.
Taylor Gabriel out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
He could, because Falcons don't even use him anymore.
Yeah.
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 Hey,
I heard you yesterday talking about the Rams. they shined up their hammer with some grease.
Because you know what?
Hell no.
The Rams, they got scared. They looked like a deer in the headlights half the time. And after the Falcons shut Gurley down in the first half, they just like, oh, man, what do we do now? So, Gurley finally got loose in the second half, but man, they had him fixed in the first half. So.
Oh yeah. Now they talking about they should have started their players
against us.
Y'all should have. I don't know why y'all backed up.
Right. You can't take a week off. It's too late in the year. You need to stay sharp. Yeah.
I won 200. I won 200 on that game because I already knew they was gonna fail.
All right. Hey, what are you talking about against the Falcons?
Against the Rams, I already knew they was gonna lose.
Yeah, right.
I bet it on
everybody
I bet
thought.
Falcons. Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody thought the Falcons were gonna lose that game. and we can.
No, I didn't.
Well,
I didn't. I said 38 something.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said 38.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. And you were, you're right.
I knew they was gonna. I knew they was gonna win.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I had a feeling too. The Rams were not ready for the Falcons. Falcons, they're battle-tested, hardcore dudes. Oh, you said 38, 23, and yeah. So you're right. Goodbye, Rams. Hey, here's something else, Daryl. When a team loses in the first round of the playoffs after they work that hard to get there, it does something to their mentality. So next year, look for the Rams to be a little less tough after getting a hat handed to them in the fashion that they did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna whip on the Cardinals too. They still got to find them a good quarterback and a coach.
I worry about the Cardinal defense, but the offense I ain't worried about because they got a little problem now.
Yeah,
real problem.
Yeah, they still got to get a quarterback though. They ain't got no quarterback.
They might get Kirk Cousins though. I got a feeling. See, Kirk Cousins is going to either Denver or Arizona. I got a feeling. I think those two teams are going to go after him harder than anybody else. Because I don't know if the Washington Redskins are serious.
Oh yeah.
Kirk says they are.
Well, he might go to the Jaguars.
Oh.
They might try to get him.
No. You know who's going to the Jags, don't you? That's going to be Eli Manning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they looking at him too.
Yeah. So.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh man, and Kirk could end up in Cleveland. Why am I laughing? Daryl, do you know if Cleveland gets Kirk Cousins, all of a sudden they may win that division? Because Cleveland's got every damn body. They just don't have a quarterback. Oh, Kirk and
true.
Josh. Oh, my God. Oh, that'd be a tough team.
Do you think they still put a tag on him? Not keep him around?
No, they're going to tag Kirk again. That'd be just stupid. I can't. They might. I can't imagine that though.
They might.
Yeah, so I won't say they won't. Anyway.
Yeah, you know how they do it.
Yeah, no, Snyder's a very strange individual. All right, hey, tell you what I'm gonna do. Darryl, I'm gonna look at you tomorrow, man. You got some time, right?
All right. You take care.
Hey, have a good night.
All right, Romo. All right.
So some of the comedy coming up on this wall. Let me answer a few questions here before your next call. Can we do that? See, San Fran 30. Duck fam. Let me go to the top because they've been waiting the longest, I guess, right? Right. Jordan, will this year's draft be better than last year's? Good, such a good question because how do you follow up that act? The 49ers draft last year, they hit that ball right on out of the park. They have more time this year than they did last year. I got a feeling the talent's behind going out to find the talents. If you give them more time, they get even better. I got a feeling no matter where we draft, because Kyle wasn't even worried about it, I got a feeling no matter where we draft, we're going to get some players we're going to be happy about. Kevin Watts, fast D ends that can play the Leo, Marcus Davenport. Oh, I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna look around. Adi Aruna, defensive end, is 6'4", weight 265. Yep, that's what you want. Projected 40 time 4.70. Projected round 3 to 6. Love that info, man. Keontae Anderson, we need a bleeping edge. Harold Landry is the best in the draft period. I saw him and I'm kind of impressed. But I thought Bradley was a little better. Kevin Hernandez says, hey, I think they should take Minka Fitzpatrick for 2018. Is Minka is he a safety or a corner though? It seems like he's better safety than he is a corner. Sugarface, Nadal could be a lockdown corner. Oh, we know. What's this scout report say? Nadal, I knew it. Joey sees the same thing in you that I see. I know you can play some ball. Rip the Jacka, Nighthawk would run a 4.20 40 at the combine. Coach Simplify, he says, we got Goodwin, Garceau, Robinson, Taylor, Smelter, and Bourne, all keepers according to Shanahan. Why pick up Landry? He doesn't add anything to our current talent pool. Allen Robinson does. Red zone. Could be a good idea. Coming on back to that telephone. Are we at the top here at Marco? Marco! Could that be Marco? Marco?
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Marco. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Marco, just sitting back here contemplating the golden and golden red future, man. It's gonna be nice. I just know it.
I'll just tell you one thing, Ronbo. I want Barkley, man. I need some Saquon Barkley.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with wanting Barkley. The only reason I said what I said at the beginning of the show is because it seems like I watching run backs get beat up in the playoffs, and that's the money games, right? So, and there's no way to know. I don't really know. I just say that because I watch us. Damn, everybody fastened up the running backs quick. Kamara still had a so-so game. Fournette got mashed. You need a running back though. So I can't just say you can do without a running back. You got to have one. So, but I think Carlos. That's why I think Carlos's job might be safe.
With Carlos, he was never the guy. Like he never proved that he could really be the guy to take Gore's spot. So
I know.
I don't mind letting him go.
I know, Carlos. Oh, God. He just likes being a 49er so much.
There's a lot of people saying we're going to get, what's his name, Le'Veon Bell. So, I mean, if we get him, then we really don't need Saquon.
I know. But you know what? Le'Veon Bell is just I think Le'Veon's too much, though. It's too expensive. I don't think the 49ers are going to concern themselves so much with paying Le'Veon. I mean, it's a pipe dream. I mean, if you get Le'Veon for less than, that's a minimum $8 million. I don't think the 49ers want to pay that much for a running back. And they don't care who it is.
No, I don't think so either. I was hearing you guys talking about Kirk Cousins. I'm hearing he's going to go to the Jets.
Jets? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that, too. I was talking with my friend about it.
Yeah. Marco, where are you, Marco? You got a lot of noise coming through your microphone.
I'm at work right now.
Okay. If you could be in a little quiet area, it'd be good because it comes right to your mic. It's really loud. But go ahead. What else you want to add?
One thing I do want to add. My friend sent me a video of Adrian Colbert knocking out some player. I don't remember who it was.
Was it a Ram?
And I said to him, "Oh man, I'm not sure who it was. It might have been."
Yeah, he knocked a Ram out last week.
Oh man, I missed it. He did. I was like, "Oh man, I missed Goldson." He's like, "That wasn't Goldson, bro. That was Colbert." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yes, indeed. We have Colbert 2.0. You know what? Adrian actually has better cover skills than Colbert, though. That's the thing. He hits hard. He's faster. Yeah. Oh, Adrian has better skills than just Goldberg. I'm sorry, Golson. Yeah, Golson was good at knocking the bejesus out of people, but AC can go get him as well. So, yeah.
That's why I thought it was Goldson, because he knocked the shit out of some guy, and I was like, "Oh man, Goldson was shit."
See the braids
like,
coming out the back.
That was Colbert, man. That wasn't Goldson.
Yeah, So, we will see what happens next year with that position. I don't think they're gonna be drafting anybody. Yeah. Everybody's trading Jimmy Ward anyway. So, anyway,
I'm trading Jimmy Ward too. Get rid of Ward.
He's never gonna play a whole season anyway.
He never has. Did he even play this season at all?
He came in late because he was getting over an injury, and he left early because he was getting over rehabbing. Broke his arm. Honestly, he may be too fragile for the NFL, actually. So at some point, that's probably going to be what they're going to have to finally say. We'll see. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, Pedro. Marco. Getting wrong there. Marco. Glad to meet you, man. Talk to you later, okay?
Hey.
Yeah.
Talk to you later, bro.
You.
Go Niners.
Yeah. And hey, Zach. What's up, Zach? With the gold jack.
What's up, Ronbo?
Just chilling, man. Talking that 49ers, man. So, hey, Zach, I know you got some improvements you got to make on the team, man. What could this team possibly need that it doesn't already have?
Well, I see us getting a wide receiver in the offseason.
Right.
I'm interested in Jarvis Landry or Allen Robinson.
Right. You know, those are two picks that are pretty popular, but a lot of people are like going hardcore against that. But defend that a little. Why do you want Allen Robinson?
Well, he's been injured for the last 2 years, I think. But when he's been playing, he's been really good. And Jarvis Landry, many people don't know this, but he actually leads the league in receptions. And I think they both want out of where they are because I know for a fact that Allen Robinson doesn't like Blake Bortles, and Jarvis Landry.
I'm not surprised.
Does not like Jay Cutler or Ryan Tannehill, who's ever throwing him the ball. So I think they both want out of that, and they want to start somewhere new. And San Francisco is going to be the place to go.
Zach, are there quotes of them saying that they don't really appreciate those quarterbacks? I got to see that. That's hilarious.
No, but I remember in the preseason, during training, Allen Robinson was just getting fed up with Blake Bortles because in practice, Blake Bortles just wouldn't throw it to him. I mean, I don't know about Landry, but I know about Robinson. There was this video of him. He was just getting really upset about Blake Bortles overthrowing the ball to him during practice.
That's understandable because Blake suddenly got a little better. You're right. I can see where Allen Robinson probably hurt his leg because of Blake, So I don't know, maybe we'll see what happens with that because they've got a new receiver that they like in Jacksonville. So Allen may be free to go. He could ask for his release and get out of that if he wanted to. So. And Zach? Yeah, Zach, you still there? I think we lost Zach. All right. Let me go back. All right, let's see. Let's go.
Milo thinks that it's asking.
Okay. Is it Valdez? Valdez Jesus. Hello? Are you in
hello?
You're in Merced. Hey. Hello, man.
Hey, what's going on, Doug?
Hey, fam.
First time caller, first time seeing your show, man.
All right, appreciate that. Hello. How you doing?
Good. I was just trying to question, what do you think of bringing Frank Gore back? He's going to be a free agent next year.
It's the most.
Some kind of.
It is the most popular. He is the most popular free agent. 49. If you took a vote right now around the Niner Empire, Frank might win it. If we had to vote for who's going to come back to San Francisco as a free agent, I got a feeling it'd be Frank. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I hope so.
I just don't see.
I hope so. Get that number 4 spot.
Yeah, but the only thing is I don't see if there's a roster spot for Frankie at this particular time because we're still semi in a rebuild. So you got to use all your roster spots. I don't know what the 49ers are thinking about it. Frankie Gore is still productive though, so that you're right. He would not hurt the team. I don't think.
Right. You think he'll be Frank Gore, Rita, and maybe a draft pick?
Yeah. So you're gonna let Carlos. You know what's really funny about this? You bring Frankie on. Carlos is supposed to be replacing Frank Gore. Frank Gore comes back to replace Carlos Hyde. You know why this makes? It makes for a great story, though. And Frankie says, "It's Carlos leaving. You had no business taking my job to begin with." I would be so amused. But yeah, and what was the other question though?
No, that's my only question. See what you thought about Frank Gore coming back.
No, I love Frankie, man. I don't think there's any 49er fan that's ever been with this organization any length of time that doesn't love Frankie, man. And he loves being a 49er.
Yeah, I remember reading an article back in the day where the team went, I think, 2-15, 2-14, and all the team was, happy about it, had 5 seasons over, but he's over there crying because they had a terrible season.
Yeah, Frankie's he's a passionate person about the red and gold. He didn't want to leave. He told everybody he never wanted to leave. So I like the idea. We'll see what happens, though.
Thanks for taking my call.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Talk to you later. Hey, Valdez. Yeah, all right.
See ya.
All right, fam.
Go Niners.
Yeah. I just, let's see, we're going next here. All right, let's see. We got Vince. That's Vince. You, Vince.
Rambo.
Vince, how you doing, man?
What's going on, Ronbo?
Well, Vince, it looks like there's a campaign now to bring in Frank Gore. Frank Gore's got to be the most popular free agent. I mean, I didn't even know Frank was a free agent. because I thought his contract was probably, I didn't know how long it went, right? So all of a sudden, bring Frank Gore back. I said, can we bring Frank Gore back? I thought he still had more time left.
Hey.
So, you know.
Hey, I mean, bring him in, have him mentor the young guys, Breida, Joe Williams, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe like that, you know, but I wouldn't mind seeing him back in red and gold, you know?
You know, Frank doesn't want to come back for that, but he wants to come back and play. Wherever Frankie's going, if he goes back to San Francisco, Frankie's talking about competing for the job. You know what I mean? And I wonder what would happen if you put Frank Gore out there, the rest of those guys. Because I don't think Frankie's a north-south runner too, though. I have a feeling on Frank Gore, there's something about him, I bet he wouldn't have any trouble trying to figure out how to run that stretch. He's very patient.
Shut your bitch ass. We got motherfucking
Raider fan
ass Raider fans over here.
But see, here's the thing: we got the same record. See, no matter all of us have a Raider.
They don't got nothing to say. We got the same record. I know.
All of us got Raider fans in our family somewhere. If you got any amount of family, living in the Bay Area or anywhere in Cali, everybody's got a Raider fan or two in their family. I got two. I don't talk to them, but I tell them. I did start talking to them recently though, and I said 6 and 10. Y'all cannot say nothing to me no more. You know, so yeah.
they're all a little excited because they got John Gruden.
10 years, $100 million. Now, I wonder if that works against the cap. Because if it does, they killed them. They shot themselves in the foot. And Gruden's not going to stay there for 10 years. Gruden's not about to stay there for 10 years. Yeah. So they got to pay him for whatever he leaves. Or if he quit, I guess they don't have to pay him. But, man, what if Gruden comes in and has a little trouble? Then what? Love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see. So.
But yeah, you know what? Hey, everyone's saying about the safety. I mean, I don't think we need no safety.
Yeah, I don't see us getting
as long
safety.
As long as Tark stay healthy. I mean, we got Tar and Colbert. That's it. I honestly get rid of Jimmy Ward. You know, get something out of him. If we can't get something out of him, like get rid of him, Ray. Man, he can't stay healthy for one damn season. I swear.
That's true. Jimmy's been really. We need a mash unit for Jimmy. Jimmy gets hurt every year somehow, and it's always for extended times. And he might be too light for the NFL. I got a feeling. You know, he is kind of frail. First year he starts off injured. Next year gets hurt. Man.
I mean, I don't know. I think I heard somebody saying something about they wanted Harold Landry, that guy out of Boston College.
Yeah. How you feel about that?
Man, he was getting fucked. Hey, watch the Notre Dame tape. He was getting smashed on by Quinn Nelson.
And that's the guy. See, now you can make your decision. You get Quentin Nelson. If you're going to go offense or defense, you get Nelson, not Landry. Because they got some dudes who can keep up with Nelson.
I'm telling you, I honestly, I've been hearing that he's top 10. Like, he's top 10 talent for sure. And, like, even though he's a guard, like, this guy's got that dog in him, you know. He puts motherfuckers on the ground, and then not only that, like, you'll fucking keep him on the ground. He'll go 3-4 yards.
I like that. A mean offensive lineman. We need that. Problem is, though, they say he's not fit for anything but a north-south. He's a guy that goes straight ahead. We need guys who can go out into space and block. You know, with Kyle Shanahan's system, he's got to go out and he's got to get to the numbers. Can he do that, though? Yeah.
It ain't a sexy pick, but I mean, hey, man, he's got that dog in him where you're like, you're set for 10 years for sure.
Yeah.
At the guard position, you know? Yeah. And then we got Joshua Garnett coming back.
Yeah, now see, there's a guy, they're working him too. Joshua's lost a lot of weight. Here's what I'm talking about. He's a mauler, and they're getting him to the point where now he can move a little faster and get out to spots, which is what they need. And if Nelson can do that, he would be top priority probably.
I mean, well, who do you really want, Ronbo? I mean, I know it's early, but I mean, like, who are you trying to look at?
Well, see, because I wasn't going to edge. I was going to Bradley Chubb, but Bradley Chubb's not going to last. Chris Schultz pointed out he's probably not going to last more than 5 rounds. Our scout team is very good, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Vince? Our scout team is so good that they probably know where edge rushers are that nobody is even watching. The guy that's not going to get invited on the red carpet that night, 49ers will pull him. See? We'll see what happens. Because I didn't even know what an Adrian Colbert was until this year.
Hey, I mean, I seen some tape on him. Like, I looked at some tape, like, right when we drafted him, right? And I was like, man, 7th round. I looked at every pick.
looked up film on him, and I mean, he has experience at corner and safety, but like he has more experience at the safety position than like. I mean, I kind of knew like, man, I was like, man, they should play him, you know, like. And then all these injuries started happening, and he got his chance to show. And I mean, he's gonna start no matter what. Like, he's gonna start. Like, I don't think Jimmy Ward's gonna take that position from him.
Yeah, yeah. See, there's the thing. If he can't beat out Jimmy Ward, you're right. Ward then becomes. But you know what? Jimmy Ward can play more than one position, and they're gonna like that about him because you can plug him in he could go in and play the slot. If an emergency situation, he can actually play the corner. Of course, again, it's safety. If he Jimmy Ward is he's like Zane Badles. I think they're going to keep him just because they can use him all over the field.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens, though. But I know you got a lot of cars, Ronbo, but I'm going to let you go. But you know what? Hey, I know for a fact we'll beat all these motherfucking teams in the damn playoffs right now.
Yeah. And we know we can beat 2 of them, so... Hey, 3, because the Rams, I really think the 49ers will handle the Rams next time with Reuben Foster. You stop Gurley, you stop the Rams. Reuben would have stopped Gurley. So we'll see next season.
Hey, you know what? All this Rams hype, I mean, I don't see Goff doing shit, though. You know, I know he looked weak, didn't he? He's good, but, like, I don't really see him. I don't see him beating out Jimmy G.
Oh, no, hell no. No, that's 2 different quarterbacks. Yeah. Jimmy G can run a team by himself. He don't even need Kyle, really. Goff needs McVay badly. So, you know, I tell you what, Vince.
Hey, bro, I was gonna tell you, but I want to trim it. Before I let go, I wanted to say, like, man, that stuff about that drama with the Patriots, you know, I mean, do you really think we really got that still? You know, like, damn, Belichick wanted Jimmy, and we got that still, I mean, of the century?
I tell you, Patriot fans, swear to God, that is all made up stuff. It is fake news. They will argue with you. I quit arguing with them because, you know, we need to find out more. I got a feeling we're going to find out more about that story in the weeks and months ahead, you know.
Hey, if Brady chokes,
Brady chokes,
it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
And the Patriot fans will tell the truth then, because right now you can get an argument with the Patriot fan. Man, you guys believe anything? You got Jimmy Garoppolo. You should just shut the hell up. I said, hey, man, we get mad for me. All I'm seeing is what the news says. We shouldn't read it and believe everything you read.
Brady ain't gonna choke. He gonna get injured.
It'll probably be the next thing that happens to him. Oh, that would really. Patriot fans would be livid if they don't have a backup other than Brian Hoyer. Oh.
Hey, that's your guy, Ronbo Hoyer.
You know I'm like Brian Hoyer. Vince, we gotta go, man.
I'm messing around.
No. I admitted it. I already admitted to it. All right, Vince. We'll talk to you later, man.
All right, Ronbo. You have a good one.
You too, fam. You know, I admitted to Brian Hoyer a long time ago. I just didn't think CJ was ready, okay? So that was my whole argument. All right, let's go. Hey, Chris.
What's up, Ronbo?
You, Chris. What's good with you? I mean, hey, where is Brian out of PA? Brian he's probably laying on the floor somewhere. Chris, I'm telling you, man. I laughed about when I came up with this idea. I said, you know what, let me ask the Empire. This team went 5 games in a row. What are you going to do to improve it? How do you what are you going to do? Chris, you got any ideas about free agency, draft picks, and things that you think we need? What do you think?
Free agency, I think we should go for a corner because Fitzpatrick is going to go in the top 5, man.
Probably, huh?
That's without a doubt. Yeah,
Jamal Adams.
I feel we should address it.
Last year, Jamal Adams went at what position with the Jets? They picked him before.
He went on 5 or 6.
Yeah, see, there you go. Your good corner is gone before the top. Yeah, he's around top 5 or 6. Yeah, probably the same this year. All right, go ahead.
Unless you get Joshua Jackson from Iowa.
Yeah, I'm hearing about the Iowa guy a lot.
Have you seen that boy? He's pretty good.
Joshua Jackson. People have been talking about Joshua Jackson like crazy for the last 3 weeks. I don't even know. I don't watch a lot of college. I wish I had more time to, but yeah, Joshua Jackson's name is being said a lot. So Him and Ridley. Calvin Ridley as a wide receiver, Joshua Jackson in the corner, and you're good to go. So, yeah.
They say that he's kind of like Witherspoon, but a little bit more physicality. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more aggressive.
Wait, how long is he? How tall is that dude?
I think it's 6'3", I believe.
Oh, he's another 6'3"? If he is, the 49ers are definitely going to go after him if they can get a shot at him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a first round talent, so he's perfect. He'll be perfect right there because the Fitzpatrick is going in the top 5. He'll probably still be there as the Niners pick 10 overall, or maybe if they trade down, Mike out they'll trade down.
49ers? Well, if anybody offers up a crazy enough, if anybody goes crazy and offers the 49ers just way too many picks, John Lynch will take it.
Honestly, the only thing we need is to get healthy. That's all. We don't need nobody.
Yeah.
Health? Nah, man. We need pieces, man. Yeah, the injuries had a lot to do with it, but we need a little bit of pieces there, here and there. We need depth.
Hey, Josh Jackson is 6'1".
Okay, guys. I gotta mute a few guys because we gotta finish up. I'll come to you in a minute, guys. We gotta let Zach. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Well, yeah, if he's 6'1", I mean, he still fits the scheme, bro.
Yeah, that's true. So, anyway, but
as far as the draft goes, I mean, the logical pick is the guard or offensive tackle.
See, you know what though? Everybody, I used to be on the offensive line as far as picking up a new offensive lineman. You know what though? Mm-hmm. Every time you get an offensive lineman, it's going to take him that much more time to get acclimated to what they're trying to do. That's why I'm wondering if the 49ers are really going to move on the offensive line. Because we all expect them to do that, right? But every time you bring in an offensive line, it's a setback. So if these guys are going to gel and get it this year, I got a feeling the 49ers are going to stay with those guys. Except for Zane Bayless. But when Trent Brown comes back, you got Joshua Garnett coming back. Garnett and Staley on the left side. Trent Brown and, God, who's on the right side? Trent Brown. See, there's the thing.
Fusco.
Yeah, Fusco. And Fusco's actually pretty good at run blocking. Yeah. They might be. Kilgore has actually developed a rapport with Jimmy G. Jimmy G said nothing but good things about him. I wonder.
Let's go wide receiver.
Yeah, wide receiver, maybe. We got a lot of wide receivers, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think, they're going O-line, man, because I don't see, I mean, the pass rusher, they could probably get one in free agency unless, because, Bradley Chubb is going to top 5 too.
I know. That is weak. You know what? You can tell it. Aaron Lynch is done. I mean, they're going to get poor Aaron's out of here. He didn't even get a chance to show any other teams how good he can play. They wouldn't even let him show anybody how good he is. Sit down, Aaron, right? And Eli Harold has not had an impact on a football game since he came to San Francisco. There's some guys we need on defense. We need them right now too. The defense has got to get more scarier. So,
did you read that article about some dude fucking coming out with the idea of trading Eric Armstead?
Chris, everybody's trading my boy Eric. I had to back up off him. I can't even defend him anymore.
I don't agree either.
Everybody's gang, man. So I don't know if Eric's gonna be with us or not. If it's up to the fans, I think Eric's gone because we get outvoted. I don't know what happened to him last year. So well, we gotta go.
I think he best fits the 3 and 4 team, man. I don't think he really fits the 4-3.
I know,
but there's a lot of people not really
happy
satisfied with production, man. With this, it's reasonable. I mean, like he got injured and all, but I don't know. I say we should give him a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, Chris, you and me, but we'll keep it quiet.
Another season, man. Because
we'll be closet Eric Armstead fans. Don't tell anybody because people, boy. I tell you, Chris, we got to go though, Chris.
As soon as we get that pass rusher, man, but them stats are gonna go up the roof, man.
I agree. Keep them for depth. All right, Eric, Chris. Let me talk to you later. Okay. Well, tomorrow we'll be back. Actually. All right.
All right, my boy. See you tomorrow.
All right, Chris. I know.
Ronbo, I need to send you something, man.
Yeah. Who was that? Newman.
It's
From
40.
Newman, Georgia.
It's 40. Number 149er.
Wait, what is your name?
Calvin.
Calvin. Hey, Calvin. Wait, you say you want to send me
Yes,
something?
man. I need that.
What are you going to send me?
Yeah, I do artwork, man. I want to do some portraits of you and the team, man. I do portraits. I'm an artist.
Is that right? All right.
I want to send you some portraits, man.
I'd love to see it. Yeah, my email is ronbosports@gmail.com.
Uh-huh.
All right? ronbosports@gmail.com. Yeah. Or
I'm
you can catch me on any
sending you the
social media,
original,
too.
the hard.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm talking about sending you the original.
Oh, the
I'm gonna send you
originals?
the originals and some frames.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Yeah,
Why
so
to
you can
hang that
it
right
up.
up here?
Hang it up in your office, man.
Listen, tell you what. Get at me through the email, and I'll give you the mailing address.
Okay, that's cool.
That's crazy, man. Calvin's an artist. I'm delighted. Shoot, I need to have you on
That's
the program,
right. I
too.
do it for the nation. I do it for the empire.
Yeah? Well, Calvin, you know what? You need to get on. I need to have you on a one-on-one show, man. So I want to see you display some of that stuff. But for now, Calvin, let us. What do you think about what's going on with the 49ers? As far as
man,
fixing
it's amazing.
them.
It's amazing. I've been sitting here eating it up. man. I'm talking about it's just falling in place, like the bricks just falling in place, like they're supposed to.
Was that you who said, "Don't fix nothing, leave it alone"? Was that you who said that?
Yeah, that was me that said that. Because Jimmy Garoppolo, he could have took that team this year. He could have took that team to the Super Bowl if he'd have started day one.
Even as it is, right?
He could have took that team to the Super Bowl.
That's what amazes me
Even
about
as
him.
it is.
Wow, he is amazing.
I mean, it's magical. It's magical.
We'll see.
He could have took them all the way to the Super Bowl by himself. He beat some of the best teams in the NFL.
And like he took it
with
personally.
the same team. I mean, the team was just picking.
Calvin?
And he still did the magic.
I mean, I was. Everybody knows if Jimmy G would have started at the beginning of the season, where would we have been? Everybody is wondering if he'd have started the season, where would we have been? Oh,
in the Super Bowl.
That'd have been crazy.
I mean,
one
ain't no
year
other way to put
turnaround.
it.
Go from 2-14 to the Super Bowl. Nobody would believe it.
To the Super Bowl.
Against Tom Brady.
Nobody believed that Jim Harbaugh could do it.
And it's always that way, you know. Because every year I start out and get my hat handed to me. Every year I've said, 49ers going to do this, this, and this. Hey, every year people, hey, Ronbo, man, what you talking about at the beginning of the year? I'll say it again. Next year, don't look for me to say nothing bad about the 49ers. I get right back. I don't mind arguing about that. Because people want to go 5 and 6 wins.
Argue about it.
You know, I can't stand it. I'm optimistic every season.
You got to be. I mean, I know the whole league had to feel that pain. You know what I mean? Because we went through a lot. We went through a lot from when Jim Harbaugh departed to present day. We done been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's our time now. We got the proverbial fire in our hands now.
Mm-hmm. No struggling now. It's just a matter of getting it all. See, these guys just got to get in sync. And you're right. A little time together, these guys could be scary. So, you know, it's I do think that offensive line is going to be lifted just like it is, though. For some reason, I just don't think. If you look at the last couple of games, that offensive line looked better than it did. When you look at week 2, week 3, the offensive line was in deep trouble. You look at week 10, and they were still not doing very well. But you look at week 12 to 16, and after Jimmy got there.
16.
But they say Jimmy's quick release is what made that offensive line look better. I agree with that.
Man, he got the quickest release in history, man. I ain't never seen nobody release the ball like that.
And accurate.
I mean, Brett Favre. Yeah, accurate. Accurate with it. Brett Favre. You got all your quick releases. You know what I mean? And I've never seen a release like that.
It's amazing.
In all my 20-plus years of watching football.
It's amazing.
I've never seen a release like that, man.
And you may not anytime soon. Boy, because Jimmy is... And his vision to be able to see the field.
When I seen him give him up for that second round pick, I was like, what? Is somebody over there retarded? Are they smoking something? Because
you didn't believe it,
somebody had to be smoking something. Ain't no way. There's no way I would have gave him continuity is what NFL runs on. And
Conference locked.
No, go ahead, Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, continuity is what the NFL runs on, and they went against the grade when they did that.
No. You're saying
totally against.
You thought the 49ers were crazy for giving up a second-round pick, or do you think the Patriots are crazy?
No, the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Patriots for giving up that player.
But you know the whole
second-round pick.
You know the whole story, though, right? Or
I know the story.
Patriot fans say it's all. Patriot fans say it's all a big lie, but it sounds like the truth to me.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I don't think Belichick wanted to get rid of him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Belichick was on the island by himself when it came to that situation. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that we probably still don't know yet, but
go find out later.
I think a lot of that came. Yeah, we won't find that, but
especially if the Patriots lose,
you can't. Yeah, especially.
Can't wait.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, Ronbo, man. Well,
all right,
I'm gonna do that. I got that artwork for you, man.
All right, I'll be looking to hear from you. All right.
Okay.
All right, Calvin.
You said hit you up on the email, right?
Right. First, so we can talk about it, and at Ronbo Sports at gmail.com. All right.
Ronbo Sports at gmail.com.
That's me. All right. All one word. Ronbo Sports. All one word. At gmail.com.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
Hey, appreciate you, Calvin.
I've been trying to get in touch with you.
All right, be looking for you. All right, Calvin. Have a good night.
All right, man. Yeah. You the same, man.
All right. And let's go to, see the area code is Cocoa, Florida, 321.
Yeah,
Hello.
Cocoa, Florida. Man.
Hey, Cocoa. What's your name, man?
How's it going, Ronbo, man?
Yeah, doing all right. Loving it.
Yeah, man. I've been watching you for a minute now, man. I'm wanted to show, we got a lot of fans in Florida, man.
Yeah, I know. We get a lot of people calling from Florida. Love it.
Yeah, I wanted to hit you up on everybody looking at Landry down there in Miami. Now I watch him a lot.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Hey, but first, what is your name, fam?
Oh, Anthony.
Anthony. All right, Anthony. Go ahead, man. Tell us about Jarvis. Yeah. Because I just heard a few things about him already I didn't know about.
I like him and all, but I think we got that in PR Garcon. I don't see him as a true number one.
How old is Jarvis?
I don't see him as a true number one.
How old is Jarvis now, though?
I think he's 27.
That's a few years younger than Pierre. You know what?
No.
They might look at him.
But he's young, but he's more of a possession type receiver. He's gonna get receptions. He's possession. We need that true number one. We got Garcon. We got Taylor. We need a true number one. But I'm not saying we need to go out. I'm not sold on any of the free agents we got right now to be that true number one because of injuries and everything else with other teams. But sudden I see in the draft. Other than that, we good with what we got. I say we should go focus on defense mainly.
Yeah. See. This is where I'm backed off the offense a little bit. Last year I was the one. Corey Davis was my first round pick, and my second first round pick was going to be. I would have had Corey Davis and Christian McCaffrey in 49er uniforms last year had it been up to me. So, but this year I realized I'm not seeing enough quarterback hurries because we only have two guys that got a lot of big stats in that area. I want that quarterback to have to hurry his ass up. Next year, I want to see more pressure, and we ain't gonna get it unless we get some people. So, yeah.
You're right. Absolutely. If we can snag them that high, I mean not that high, but if they drop a little bit and we can snag Nelson or any one of them, I like that pick too. I like that pick also.
Offensive lineman, yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I like offensive lineman, but we did get away with Jimmy's release. We did get away with a lot with the offensive line that we got. But we do need to shore up them cornerbacks. We need a cornerback bad.
Yeah. And I tell you something, a lot of those guys that got to Jimmy G after Trent Brown left, they won't be getting to him when Trent Brown gets back. So I keep that in mind, too, because we're still blaming the offensive line. But I said, what, Trent Brown was there. So most of that wouldn't have been happening. They were coming around Trent's side the whole time. That day that, what's his name over in Texas? That name, Clowney Clowney had a good time, didn't he? Clowney knows.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Had Trent been home, he would have been running around there as easy as he was. So
yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's why.
And we got Garnett coming back.
Yeah, and Joshua Garnett on the other side. So that'll improve the run game as well. And Joe Staley, well, you know Joe. Right. So, yeah, man.
I'm liking that Joshua. But I would take offensive lineman in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But if we could shore up them cornerbacks in free agency, I like offensive lineman in the draft.
And they're going to get one. You know, they get one every year. They bring an offensive lineman, even if it's nothing but undrafted free agents. They always bring in some offensive linemen. We had man, we got one on the practice squad now that I think they're trying to develop. He looked pretty good in that last preseason game. I forget what his name. I forget his name.
Tomlinson.
No. He's on the practice squad right now. And I remember the last preseason game. I says, "Who is this dude? Not bad. He wasn't really good. He's played a few games this year because he had to play, but he looked a little lost." And as an offensive lineman, you got to be out there with those guys practicing every day. You got to get used to each other. You got to know if your guy, if he's going to hem, you haul. It's a lot to become an offensive lineman working with a unit. So yeah, that's the thing. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, we definitely will. I got a lot. I'm high on this next year. I can't wait already.
It'll go by fast because. Anthony, these months, man, as soon as first we're going to do the combine, then we go on to free agency, and before you know it, it's draft night, and you know from draft night it's downhill. It's almost time for OTAs.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Anthony, we're gonna go, man. I tell you what, because we've got a few more people we want to talk to here, and don't be a stranger. We'll be back tomorrow night. All right?
Definitely.
All right, Anthony. Have a good night,
all
man.
Right, take it easy.
Appreciate you.
You too.
All right. And let's go to Joey.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Joey, it's always you. Only you. Joey, I know you I've been looking for Big Show to come in since we're talking about improving the roster. Is it possible? I seen Big Show in the chat.
Sir.
I guess he's Joey. When you get a chance, tell Big Show that it's okay. We'll listen. Big Show, where you at, man? Come on now. Don't be shy. I know he's busy. He ain't shy. Joey, what's going on with you though, man?
I want to run something by you real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
I saw some trade possibilities, and I want to get your opinion on it. I got 3 trade possibilities. I found it on this Niner Nation site, and I want to run all 3 trades by you. Are they good? Are they not good? Or do you like them all? Okay.
All right.
And so trade number 1 would be a trade on draft day. It's a trade with the Cardinals. Okay. We're going to trade back to 15 in the first round. We're going to get a second round, pick 47, and a 4th round. And then we would give up our first round and a 5th round. That's the first one.
Right.
And then
well, who's involved?
I mean,
is this? I mean, what are the players involved, or is it draft picks?
No, it's just picks for picks. It's our first, or it would be their first, which would be 15. Their second, which would be 47.
Now I get it. Okay.
And their 4th round.
Okay.
And their 4th round pick, and we would give up our either 9th or 10th. Or pick 9 or 10, and then our 5th round pick.
All right.
What would you say to that? And then that's the first one. The second one. Hold on, just think about that for a sec.
Okay.
I got another one. It's a trade for Eric Armstead. So we would give up Eric Armstead, but no draft picks. And then we would also we would get their 3rd round pick, and that's with the Bucks.
Ooh, a 3rd round pick. I mean, a 3rd round.
All right. A 3rd round pick. Yeah.
I wish he could get a second. He was a
and
first
the 3rd
round.
one.
He was a first round draft pick, Joey.
The 3rd.
All right, go ahead.
Huh?
He was a first round draft pick, though.
That don't matter. That don't matter though. Once the start, look at the guard we got. We gave up a 5th round for him.
I guess it's like a car. They sort of depreciate. Okay. All right.
Lincoln Tomlinson was we gave a 5th round for him. He was a first round pick.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so then the third one, the 3rd one is a 4th round draft pick for Jimmy Ward.
A 4th
109
round.
overall.
No, okay, that one's out. Jimmy Ward is worth more than 4th round. You know what? Jimmy Ward. What if he my thinking on Jimmy Ward is, what if he stops getting hurt? Jimmy Ward can play. And whoever got us, they'd be laughing. We got that dude for a steal, 4th round. That's what we're laughing at the Patriots now. We got Jimmy G for a 2nd round pick. So it would worry me.
But he can't stay healthy though.
I know. I mean, but
that's the problem.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like John Lynch said. He's known guys throughout his career that had injury issues, and all of a sudden they figured it out, and they went on to have great careers. So I mean, but I think one is my favorite though. If I'm going to pick any of these, I think the first one.
Which one would?
The one with the Cardinals.
Getting 3 picks for 2.
Yeah, that's. Of the 3 deals, I think that was the most attractive. Eric Armstead, that's...
Yeah. Okay, so then I also did I looked up Jarvis Landry's stats. Do you want me to give you his career stats for his first 4 years? I wrote it down.
Yeah, somebody just mentioned that a little while ago. Was that Anthony? Go ahead.
So for this year, he got 987 yards. He averaged 8.8 yards a game, 9 touchdowns, and 112 receptions. That was just for this year. And then for his career, so he's on his rookie contract, so he's played the league for 4 years. And his career stats for his career so far is 4,038 yards, 10.1 on his average, 22 touchdowns, and 400 receptions.
Sounds good, huh?
So he can play.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. He's 27, too. That was the thing about him. As I said, I think it was Anthony who pointed out, he's a possession type of receiver, though. So he's not that number one bad dude. But you know what we all got to remember? Kyle Shanahan's not looking for anybody that an OC or DC can plan against. That's why distribution all over the field, if Kyle can program, if he can get Jimmy to hit 10, 15 guys, if they ran that many offensive receivers and running backs, he would do it. He's not looking at that number one guy like everybody else is looking at him. So in a traditional offense, we need to get away from that kind of thinking. That's not what we're doing. That's not what Kyle's doing.
Right.
So if you got 4,
and so
you got 4 Pierre Garçons.
My other question is, I want you to elaborate on what you saw from Tremaine Johnson, because I saw your thing, and I have some takes on that, but I think you might have missed a couple plays. But go ahead.
You know what? I imagine he made a few good plays, but I saw him get smoked on different occasions. I said, damn, Tremaine, never mind. You used to be my boy, but I tell you what, no, I think not. So I'm through with Tremaine. But real quick, because we got to go, Joey.
I saw you get mad at 2 plays, Ronbo.
Yeah.
The first play was on the sideline play. That was the first time I saw you get mad. But the thing is that the receiver pushed Tremaine Johnson in the back to get separation.
Did he push off? Okay. Because they don't show everything on the clip.
He pushed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from what I saw, it looked like he pushed Tremaine directly in the back to get separation. And then the second one was on the touchdown. You got mad at the touchdown, but it was a different Johnson. So it wasn't even Tremaine Johnson. It was 45.
Hey, I kept asking about that.
It's 22.
All right, you got me there. Because I kept asking, is that Tremaine? I guess, is that Tremaine? Because I couldn't get over it. Because he just got smoked. How many Johnsons they got on that team? Anyway.
I think just 2.
But you know what? Tremaine may still be in the mix, though, because he's probably the best free agent out there for what the 49ers want to do. So we'll see anyway. Yeah. He's better than Dante. I'll tell you that right now, Jimmy. Yeah, so. But anyway, let's talk tomorrow, okay?
All right, Ronbo. You have a good night, huh?
And you too. All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, bro. Let's go to Daniel. Daniel, come on in, man.
What's up, Ronbo? What's going on, man?
You, Daniel. So what are you thinking, man? You heard what we're working on tonight, right? We're trying to fix perfection.
I know, man. Where do we go, right? I mean, what could we possibly fix? But I mean, everybody was jumping on Carlos Hyde for the last 2 months or whatever.
Longer than that.
And then
Trey's been working on him since the beginning of the season.
It was longer than that, but it was amplified in the last 2 months.
True.
But it was amplified. But dude, I think we should just get Saquon Barkley, man. If he falls to us, it's a for sure thing. We got to get Saquon Barkley. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to think about. This guy is. I mean, we've all seen. I mean, hopefully everybody that's listening has seen his highlights. It's ridiculous. The guy, he's either going to run over somebody or he's going to jump over him. So, I mean, he's just one of those impact players that as soon as he gets into the field, he's just going to make a big, big difference. And having the receivers that we have and just having Jimmy taking over the offense the way that he has, a guy like Saquon Barkley is just going to become, he's just going to distract the defense just a whole lot more. It's just another weapon to add on. And then that way, we don't really have to spend the money on re-signing Carlos Hyde. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
much as a lot of us do love Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of us do like Hyde, but I don't know, man. I think we should just get Saquon if he does fall to us.
Yeah, but you got a lot of running backs in camp already. But Saquon would be the best of them all. But I wonder if the 49ers are really interested in that position. Like,
I think they are. I think they are. But they're just not saying anything about it.
Well, no, really.
I really think they are because I like Joe and everything.
You could be right.
But with the fumbling and this and that, I mean, I think everybody's gonna get surprised, man. We're probably gonna trade up to get him, or if he falls to us, we're just gonna take him. It's just one of those impact players, man. I mean, he's just an animal, man. I think we just need to go for it. Really.
No, I agree. I've said it already too. You put Saquon back in the backfield with Jimmy G, that could be interesting. Wait, let me address Sleeping Giant. Because Ronbo is so quick to condemn quarterbacks. It is the toughest. Hey, wait a minute. But Sleeping Giant, I never, only Dante. I was one who was trying to get Rashard Robinson. I wanted to give him a little more time. I don't condemn him all. I just saw Julio, and you're right, though. Anytime Julio smokes, Julio is like...
Julio's going to burn it.
Julio,
man.
Nobody's going to guard Julio.
I mean, any cornerback is going to have a hard time guarding Julio Jones, bro. I mean,
look
Julio.
Look what he did to Sherman, man. I mean, what he did to Sherman, that was funny last year. Julio, he did a job on Sherman. The only reason Sherman did him last year, and the refs didn't call it, I mean, Richard was hanging on him like a curtain before he even went up. And the refs didn't blow the whistle. And the Hawks ended up winning that game.
Man.
That was the biggest sham I'd ever seen in my life. And the 49ers have had some really bad shams. But I said, you guys just cheated the Falcons, man. You know that was pass interference and you didn't say a word. No flag, no whistle. Give me a break. So,
That's the luck of the Seahawks, man. But it's over with. We don't got to worry about that anymore because they're on their way down. So we don't got to worry about that anymore.
I mean, they fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man, but I know everybody's always talking about no, don't get an offensive player or don't get Cortland Sutton or don't get Saquon Barkley or none of that or trade down and get a few more picks. And, I mean, last year we did a great job. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we had so many impact players coming out of last year's draft.
So many.
There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it, and this is ridiculous. I think we got lucky. But, I mean, I feel like this guy is just going to make a huge impact on any team this guy plays on. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. Like, I mean, I know I've been watching the playoffs and everything, and they've been stopping running backs and everything, but but when you have a quarterback like Jimmy G,
you don't worry about it, right?
That can throw the ball.
That's a good point.
That can throw the ball. Yeah, that can throw the ball, and even with the receivers that we have right now, I mean, it's been working out pretty good. Now imagine doing everything that we've been doing, plus adding Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
No,
and then Trent Brown's coming back.
Yeah,
oh my God, dude.
It's hard to argue. Saquon Barkley, ain't nowhere in the hell I'm gonna be mad if they grab Saquon Barkley. My problem, Daniel. I just want the quarterback to stop sitting back there having cigarettes and having dinner with his wife and everything else, and still got time to throw the ball. This is the only thing that bothers me more than anything
I get it.
else.
And we need pass rushers, man. I understand that, but I mean, I feel like I think I've heard you say this before. We need to give that unit another year to work together.
Yeah, the offensive line.
Let them get healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, the defense, period.
Let them get healthy and see what they could do. Yeah, the defense,
Yeah, all right. All right,
and see what they could do. But, I mean, it is what it is. But, hey, draft Saquon Barkley. If not, bring back Gore. Either way.
he's on everybody's list. All right, Daniel, let me talk to you tomorrow, man. I'll be back, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, fam. Is that Jimmy? Yo, Jimmy.
Ronbo.
You.
What's up, Ronbo?
Man, just we're planning, man. It's a joke to me tonight because I'm looking at our record of 5 straight wins with domination going toward the end, and I'm thinking, everybody, those guys that work so hard to make this team so good, are we really going to replace those guys? Are we going to get somebody else to come in and compete with them? How are we going to do? What are you thinking?
My first priority is sign Jimmy G back.
Oh, there you go. Sign the
That's
G.
the first thing. First thing. First thing needs to be done. But then I think we just need to give the offensive line time to gel. I don't know about Carlos Hyde. I'd want him to stay, but if he gets beat out, I don't care. I can see it.
And you say it so cold. If he gets beat out, I
mean,
don't care.
It's a business.
That's true.
But we obviously need to get rid of Dante. Sick of that guy.
Yeah, that's a unanimous. Everybody's seen enough of Dante, except for Sleeping Giant. Now, Sleeping Giant is saying that I am too quick to make judgments on cornerbacks. Sleeping Giant, do you like Carlos? I mean, do you like Dante Johnson? I'm just kidding. But yeah, Dante, I hate to be mean to him because I know he's doing the best he can, but God, those holding penalties because he couldn't get the first step. Oh.
We're lucky we traded Richard. We're lucky we traded that guy.
Yeah, Richard.
I thought he was going to do better than that.
Well, I think he needed more. I think Richard needed more.
Every single throw towards him.
I know. They started picking on him. I think he needed more time.
Yeah.
They should have benched him. Maybe they should have benched him.
Started in the preseason, too.
Yeah. Remember Kansas City? The first thing,
Kansas
Alex
City
Smith,
first throw.
Yeah, Alex Smith went right at him like he knew something. And then he went at him again. What is that?
Yeah, and then Patrick Mahomes goes at him again.
Yeah.
First throw touchdown, pretty sure it was, but they called it back.
Hey, wait a minute. He picked off one, though. He got an interception. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had one last year, too, against the Rams, but that was a good game. But
yeah. I don't know.
All we got to do is sign Jimmy G back.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Get G, and everything else falls into place. And here's the thing. He's going to get better. Jimmy G is just going to get lots better. 4 years sitting on the bench.
He's got to work on the deep ball.
Oh, don't worry about that. In fact, Kyle Shanahan already told everybody he can throw the deep ball. He's got a little footwork thing he's got to work on, according to that film.
I saw some video on YouTube, and this guy was critiquing his footwork.
Everybody's
but
seen
he
that.
wasn't being mean or mad about it.
No, he just pointed out.
It was just saying facts.
Mm-hmm. Did you like the part at the beginning of the video when he says, "Listen, I've had some videos and people really got mad, but I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm just trying to tell you."
Yeah.
You know, I said this guy must get flamed a lot, but he was telling the truth. He pointed out and he broke it down in slow-mo as you showed Jimmy's footwork and the ball sailing on him. It was that way. He wasn't lying.
And how he's not bringing his hip through or his right leg through when he throws.
Yeah.
He's just using most of his upper body.
Yeah, but he does that a lot.
But I also saw a video on YouTube where after the Super Bowl at the Combine or something like that, Belichick sat down with Shanahan and they talked about what the Falcons did wrong.
Isn't that amazing?
And Belichick went through it all with him. Did you see that?
I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. And Belichick was really impressed about that.
Some ESPN thing, but I didn't see the video. I just saw that they said.
I heard about it. And Belichick was really impressed with him because of that. Man, that's why we got Jimmy G.
I think Belichick and Shanahan have a good relationship because
it's awesome.
He could have sent Garoppolo anywhere.
And like Cleveland, and he could have got a first-round pick.
To Cleveland for first round.
Oh yeah, could have got any number of picks.
Quarterback hell.
Man, and that's why I didn't want to send Jimmy there. He knew better than that. Come on, this kid doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves to go to Cleveland.
Because of Shanahan's dad and Belichick, they probably had a good relationship.
Yeah, and he also likes Lynch too. Remember, Lynch played with him for a little while before he retired. So, 49ers.
Hopefully Lynch gets the Hall of Fame jacket.
Yeah, we'll find out in another few days.
There's a lot of former Niners up there.
I know. Roger Craig won't be making it, though. That's so sad. But anyway, tell you what, fam, let me see you tomorrow, Jimmy, if you got time, huh?
All right.
All right, Jimmy. Have a great night. Thanks
See
for
you later.
calling. All right. And
But
let's go to the bad guy, the man we call Razor. Razor! Razor.
Ronbo.
Yo. Hello?
How you doing, sir?
Yeah. Doing all right, Razor, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Excuse my language. LA lost. Hey, man, that offense is really around Gurley. Goff is good, but he really needs McVay.
Yep.
They're not going to be the same team next year. Like I said, they got to pay Tremaine, Joyner, Donald, Watkins, and the left tackle is getting older and older. He's like 36 years old. He's bald and has gray hair.
Is that what's his name? Whitworth or something like that?
Yeah, Andrew Whitworth. He's 36 years old.
I didn't know he was 30s. Damn, I didn't know he's 36. No one of the names got him.
He's going bald. He has white hair. He's almost done.
He's already bald. I mean, I seen him sitting on the sideline with his helmet off. That head is clean, man. He didn't shave it either.
Mr. Clean.
Hey, but you know what? He did a good job for him this year. But you're right. They say offensive linemen can go to 35, 36. So I guess he proved that. I don't know if he's got much more left in the tank, but I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
But he made life for golf easy this year.
Yeah, that is true. Linemen get better with age, but he has a lot of tread on him. I mean, he's been playing with Cincinnati, and they've always lost playoff games, so he's pretty much done. But I think they're gonna rebuild coming up, and we'll be at number one seed in the NFC West.
Could be. Wouldn't that be? Hey, this time next year, can you imagine what we're gonna be? Man, remember these moments of recovering from failure, and next year at this time we say, "Oh man, we got this team next. Can we beat the Falcons? Can we beat blah blah blah?" And we'll be saying, "Hell yeah!" Riz, is that you?
Yeah.
Riz,
I agree.
Riz, is that you, man? That engine sounds like something you'd be riding in, man. That is a big engine, man. Is that you?
That's my SRT right there. Charger.
Razor, it's out there driving that American muscle.
American muscle. I mean, know what I mean? But Ronbo, my boy. I mean, a lot of callers are very comfortable with the team right now. I mean, you can't get too comfortable. Teams are gonna have film on us next year. They're gonna know how to stop Goodwin and Selleck and Kittle. I mean, we need at least one more receiver, not like a big name, but like one more receiver for sure, running back, and for sure line. I mean, yeah, the line was playing better, but that's because Jimmy's quick release. I mean, we can't get too comfortable. We need more around Jimmy. I mean, the teams are gonna have more film on us next year, so they're gonna have like a more example of how to stop Garoppolo. I mean, if I'm the defense, the way you stop Garoppolo is play a cover 2 because our line can't block and he throws quick. So next year they're gonna do that next year. So we need a bigger body on the outside or like a running back that scares teams like a Gurley, like Le'Veon Bell. Nobody's scared to hide.
Hey, you know what though? The Jaguars did that, and how did that work out for them?
Yeah.
You know what? It's you're right though, but you know Kyle changes the playbook a little bit. He alters it a little bit every year because he knows that people are watching all the film this year.
Yeah, I mean, we just can't get too comfortable. Yeah, I mean, we won like 5 in a row, but we can't get too comfortable. I mean,
I still can't get over that. You know what? No matter what kind of competition you play, if you win 5 in a row, you are legitimate. That is crazy.
Yeah, and then real quick before you got to go, that day when I seen Reuben Foster, I told him, I'm like, hey, tell John Lynch to get Minka. He goes, you know how he goes. He goes, oh, dog, that's my boy right there. I mean, we'll see.
I love it. Because, you know, I wonder if they get any input on this, and probably not. But I tell you, Razor, I just realized something. Okay, CJ beat the Giants, right? Do you know, had Jimmy G started at that point, 1, 2, you know Jimmy G would have won 7 in a row, I got a feeling? Because he would have beat the Hawks in Levi Stadium that day. that would have been just crazy.
He would have beat. He would have beat Seattle. He would have beat Dallas. Dallas.
Oh wait, do we play Dallas in between there? I thought we played Dallas before we played the Giants.
No, yeah, it was. Wait, what's it?
Yeah, we played Dallas before we played the Giants. Dallas is.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Dallas is part of our 9 losses. Okay, we played the Giants. We went on a bye week, and we came back and played the Hawks. And then Jimmy G came in, and it was a roll from there. So that's why, and I know G would have beat the Giants worse than CJ did, right? And he would have beat the Hawks. I got a strong feeling because the team would have been fired up because, whoa, we got a quarterback now, let's go! And yeah, and then it would have been 5 more in a row. So we would have won 7 in a row, most likely. Because that Chicago game would not have been a struggle because he'd have been thoroughly warmed up. Yeah, he would have won 7 in a row. I would bet on that if we could go back in history. So.
Honestly, Ronbo, I wish we could play the Eagles next year because the way they embarrassed us this year.
Oh, God. But we need some dogs. That's why I agree. We need some more players. I need Aqib Talib. I need some mean people.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, we need
Aqib Talib. Did I tell you yesterday on the chat? I'm like, I guarantee you, we're gonna do business with the Broncos. John Elway loves him some John Lynch. He's gonna work with John Lynch in the offseason. Watch. I guarantee you, we get Demaryius Thomas or Aqib Talib. I guarantee you. Watch. I'll bet somebody.
Tell you, that's either one will be fine. I'm more excited about Aqib because I want mean on my defense. Demaryius, he would be great because he's big and everything. But Aqib, irritating receivers.
Ronbo, I hope we get Talib. You know why? Because if we play Oakland next year, I hope they have Crabtree so he can punk him again.
I heard Crabtree's out. In fact, he is so out. Gruden's not going to put up with him for 5 more minutes. I think they got rid of Crabtree 5 minutes after that last game. Because Crabtree took himself out of that game.
He's been doing that all year. I had him on my fantasy football team. I'm like, why is he not putting up numbers? I mean, he puts like a few catches here, and then I look it up, and he pulls himself out of the game. I mean, I have a lot of Raider friends, and they're all fed up with Crabtree. They're fed up with Carr. They're fed up with everybody. I'm serious.
And yet they want to argue about Carr being better than Jimmy G. No, he's not.
Yeah, and then now they're all excited about Gruden. I'm like,
10 years.
10 years, $100 million. You guys are, I mean, it's a good move, but God.
No, it's not. Razor, 10 years, $100 million?
No. I mean, bringing in Gruden is good, but not that money though.
The contract is ridiculous. So that's good. It couldn't happen to a better team.
He's a big upgrade from Del Rio. Del Rio's strict, but he's not like a coach that's gonna beat you with his schemes. I mean, he relies more on his players. Like in Jacksonville, he had a good defense. He had Fred Taylor, Jones-Drew. That's all he had. I mean, he didn't. He's not a good coach, so
he's got to surround himself with good coaches, or else. Yeah, you're right. So, Razor, I tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow, okay?
All right, Ron. See you on Raw.
All right, fam. There's Razor spitting out the truth. So, are we? Is it Nate? Nate always flies in. He just came from the supermarket. He's been thumping cantaloupes. And
hey,
just
what's
before
up, dude? I finally decided to get on the phone.
Mr. Snooty. Well, Nate, what is going on with you tonight, man?
No. You know, now I can't. I'm not a 49er fan no more. I have to go to another shitty team. So I'm now a Seahawks fan.
You appreciate that, don't you?
I am allegiance to the Seahawks, so they're going to be the future shitty team.
Nate's not happy unless his team is suffering. It just. How did last night go?
It went good, man. It went good. The lady of the night was pleasurable. Had a good time, to be honest with you. You told me not to be scared. You go, you're already there. You motivated me, bro. But you like the little devil on the side of my shoulder, dude.
But of course. But Nate, you know what? We're making jokes about how do you improve a team that wins 5 games in a row. Is it broke? Nate, does it need fixing? I mean, what's up, man? What do you think?
Like I said, I'm not a 49er fan no more. We're not going to be shitty anymore. No more suffering.
Are you going to get rid? What are you going to do with your team, though? What are you going to do with your Hawks now that you're a Hawks fan? What are you going to do with them?
I'm a Hawks fan. I'm gonna trade Russell Wilson. That's the number one thing. He's not a good quarterback. He's got to go.
What else? Because we only got a minute and 30 because the line's about to crash.
We're gonna fire Pete Carroll and we're gonna hire John Gruden from the Raiders when he becomes a free agent again.
Which will be soon. Oh. What else? You got,
is there any more things that I should do?
Well, no, I mean
really?
Well, you got to keep Richard Sherman. I mean, he's going to come back out there limping on the field. Are you going to keep him?
Well, I decided, to trade Richard Sherman for a 7th round pick for the 49ers.
No, you cannot. Well, I tell you what. Richard Sherman, as long as that beef jerky commercial he does, as long as you send that beef jerky with him, we'll take him, okay?
Okay. Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And there will no longer be a 12th man because I'm a dismantle synergy field or whatever they call it.
Synergy. The click. Oh. Hey, Nick, call back. We got to finish it because I got a situation, a technical situation I'm going to lose here in a second, so I won't be able to hear you anyway. But good stuff, man. I'll look for you tomorrow, okay?
I was just like, there's nothing to really talk about. I'm telling you, dude, like, I'm no longer a 49ers fan. Go Seahawks.
Get off the phone. I'll talk to you later. Whether you're a Seahawks fan or not, we're going to wait for you. All right? We already lost him. I knew it was going to happen. Okay. Anyway, let me read some of the notes here before I say goodnight. YMSA says, here is our biggest free agency targets, a dominant, consistent edge rusher. Yes! Our options are DeMarcus Lawrence, Ezekiel Ansah, a corner, Malcolm Butler. We get those two pieces, we have a championship defense. Right? Desi Ferguson believes that we need a big receiver that can dictate coverage and get first downs as well as be a red zone threat. Martavius Bryant, but of course Martavius Bryant in free agency and get EQ St. Brown in a second. You know what? You guys seen, how do you pronounce his name? That's why he put EQ. Equimonious? I think it was Equimonious. Listen, try to spell Equimonious, and immediately your search will help you out because every search knows that you can't do it. But Equimonious Brown. In a second. I watched him, man, the tape. This dude, he'll get injured fast, though, I got a feeling, because whatever it takes, Equimonious is going to make that catch. If he has a leap up in the air over 3 bad dudes, he will do it. Come down on his head. He doesn't care. He's going for the ball. I like that boy, man. Dolomite, we need B-plus players across the board on both sides of the ball. Sprinkle some A-plus guys in key positions. Yep, agree with that. Gonna have to stop being the morality king. We need some bad guys. KD 216. Man, you must have just started watching. Do you know how long I've wanted? I'm the proponent of please bring me some bad boys. I like Kaqib Talib. And I also, there's a couple of other guys around the league that love to run smack when they're playing a corner position. Even some of them dudes out of Cincinnati that get in trouble every year. I wish we could get that kind of attitude. Oh, I wish. But we get nice guys from Stanford and things like that. Anyway, at Semper Fi, we do need at least one offensive guard. Maybe someone like Billy Price, who was versatile, can play both guard and center. Yeah. I was worried about guys who can play 2 positions in the offensive line. They usually play one better than the other. But you know what? Because you got Badles. I don't know how much longer Badles is going to last, though. Destin May also says, I have a receiver in mind. In the draft, we should pick up Cedric Wilson Jr. from Boise State, who is the son of Cedric Wilson. We used to have, yeah. He has a height, and he is good. Woo. I wonder if people like Cedric Wilson ever call back and talk to people like John and say, there's Equimius. There it is. Equimius. That's him. Oh, Gary Reed, I love that question. Would you take OBJ? Boy. And you know, I got to tell you, I wouldn't. OBJ single-handedly destroyed that Giants locker room. I got a feeling he has a lot to do with the downfall of the Giants. The Giants were supposed to be one of the best teams in the NFL this year. Oh, granted, he got hurt, him and Brandon Marshall. But OBJ he's just too high maintenance. I'm talking if you look up the word diva, it'll have a picture of OBJ ahead of Mariah Carey. This man is really a problem. I don't know what I would do if he's in the locker room running around having temper tantrums or something because somebody forgot to fill up his tissue box or something like that. I would write him a check that day. You got to go, and I want you to go now before I call security. Them dudes ain't killed nobody in a month, so you know they're hungry. So I want you out. So, you know, Victor Bluefire, wait, he wants to resign Brian Hoyer. Victor Bluefire has a real fascination for Brian Hoyer. It's a fixation now. JSOG Squad, Royce Freeman from Oregon. I'm telling you, he's another Bell. Duck fam, do something. I wish that school would change it. There's nothing ferocious about a duck. Then again, I guess you say there's nothing ferocious about a 49er either. I like mean names. I was just like the Panthers, Lions. Which could be the Dobermans of San Francisco Dobermans. Let me. Oh, Victory Bluefire. You got to get over him. Where was I? Oh, yeah. San Fran fan 30. Fournette is not bad. People need to stop with that bogus. No, Fournette's not bad. Fournette is like every running back that we've seen when it gets serious. The first thing the defense does is take out your running back. So to go high in the draft, to go get your running back might be a waste of that high pick. To spend big bucks on the running back might be a waste. Nobody's saying you can do without a running back, but you don't want to spend a lot of high time assets on a running back. Because when it comes down to the games like we're watching now, first thing they do, kill the running back. You see what happened yesterday to Gurley? Fournette, he didn't get a lot done today, from what I understand. So, it just comes down to that. That's what I was talking about. Kevin MC, who do you think the 49ers will draft this upcoming draft? I got no. Kyle Shanahan's, his mind is so, I can't even get a beat. And John Lynch seems to go the other way. They do things that you don't understand until later. See, because Selleck last year, when you talk about Selleck like there was, what? Now look what Selleck did this year. See, he knows what he's doing. You can't follow that kind of mind. Arnold Spears, Pac-Man. Pac-Man for the Bengals is a hothead, but is old now, up in age, but a bad. See, that's what I'm saying. But I want me a Pac-Man that's got good sense. Pac-Man does things that will in the playoffs or something like that. Pac-Man is a thug, okay? That boy he's got so much hood in him that he forgets when he's on the football field, he's got to lighten up. Play a game, be mean, be tough, survive, but don't do things that are good. The team is going to suffer if you do something. Don't jeopardize the team's chances. This is what I don't want. I want Pac-Man's mentality, but have a good sense on it, And Dimitri Tyler does not want Richard Sherman. He is the enemy. Sheik says, who's better, James or Fitzpatrick? And they're better than Reed. Think about it. Hey, you know what? This time last year, how good do we think Jamal Adams was? Now, we know how good. Remember Jack and Jamal Adams? I don't know. Jack might have been right about Jamal Adams. That boy was fierce in New York. He was a leader. Jack was leading in his rookie year. I mean, Jamal was leading the team in his rookie years. Salvador says Derwin James is better than Reed. All these guys cannot go before we get to the 9th or 10th pick. This may be the target. You got Derwin James. You got Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minka's better, though. He's not a box safety, though, is he? I tell you. Katie, thanks, man. Pats fans go to church if Brady gets hurt. Is he a church? We're going to find out a lot more. You know what? The bag is going to get completely left open. If the Patriots get taken out, let's say the Patriots get taken out next week by the Steelers, which is a real big possibility. Oh, man, you talk about the lights going out in Boston. Because number one, the Patriot fans are riding on the fence. I've talked to some say, well, when you got a legend that wants to play, you don't blink on that. You just let everybody else has to go. Okay, and another person says, oh, that was the biggest mistake we've ever made. These people in Boston I see them all the time now because they're always coming over to Instagram and every place else. No, that was the biggest mistake we've ever made, and that's why I'm on this thread, man. I just want to see, what's the sentiments and thoughts on Jimmy Garoppolo. I says, dude, you know what? You can't believe the love for Jimmy Garoppolo since he's arrived in San Francisco, man. So, yeah, that's good. You guys got a good quarterback. Good luck, you know what I'm saying? This is you got one half of Boston is saying, oh, man, we got Brady, man. He's expendable. The other half is saying, big mistake. So, Kilty Anderson says, yeah, people sleeping on Ridley. Dude's going to be number one in the league. He played for Alabama. Run heavy offense. See, that makes sense. It's a good point. And you're going to take him out of that run heavy offense, and give him to Jimmy G? He's got skills now. Jimmy G gets through with him. He's an all-pro. See what I'm saying when I said Jimmy G, he's got like the Midas touch. As soon as players come to him, they're pretty good. Jimmy just, all right, get ready for the ball. Guys out there in routes like he's never ran in his life. Making catches, I still will never get over that catch that Kendrick Bourne made. I still think that ball was picked off. I think it was trick photography. Jimmy got rid of that ball within a split second. That ball was moving 100,000 miles an hour. Even your head, you're watching the screen, your head jerks. Normally you can just watch the screen, watch straight ahead, see everything. When Jimmy threw that, oh! Bourne's got the ball! What? So, Ron Mann, the Titans, what were we talking about? The Titans. I'm not sure what I was talking about. I might have meant the Titans, so you're right. Okay. Josh Gordon, D. Holmes, I would risk. Because you know what? It's not going to hurt our team. If Josh comes to California and finds out where all the best weed is sold, if he plays good football until they catch him, I don't have a problem with that. Because, we got people that Josh would make us stupid good. But if we lose it, we'd still be real good. You know what I mean? So anybody looking for, if they pass a petition around, please give it to me. I will sign it. Josh Gordon, oh, hell yes. The Nelson, man, I really wonder, if we pick up Nelson in the draft, it will answer a few questions in my mind, because I feel the coaches know more about what they're doing with that than we do, right? So if they pick up Nelson, he'd be on the right side next to Trent Brown, wouldn't he? That would be interesting. Joseph Mahoney still likes Rogan. Got him. But you know what's so funny? Because what would they do? Would they be mean to Malcolm Smith and Malcolm? We're sorry, man. We're not gonna continue, Malcolm. You've what we have done, we've set up a place for you to go, though. They just got to find a way to. But Rogan's a rookie, and they would bring him in, and he wouldn't start. And then they'd let for Malcolm Smith to lose his job to Rogan. I have that feeling that's what. Arnold Spears, who do you have winning the Super Bowl? I know you don't want the Steelers or Pats, but you do. You got who? Falcons! Oh, wait. Let me take that back. The Vikings. I'll tell you why. Because Case Keenum is the biggest underdog of all time. There has never been a more unlikely candidate to get even to the playoffs. Case Keenum being in the playoffs is ridiculous. So if he gets all to the playoffs and into the Super Bowl, I'm going to find me, and there's no way I'm going to wear a Viking jersey, but I got to find something. I got to get a hat, put CK on it. Oh, they already got that, Calvin Klein. I can already say, it's not Calvin Klein, no, it's Case Keenum. I'm a Keenum fan for this game and this game only. Keenum wins the Super Bowl, I will celebrate that because it represents every man in the world that has tried and tried and tried and failed. And I don't care if it's football or anything else you do, but if Case Keenum gets a Super Bowl and wins, it's a celebration for all the underdogs in the world. For the little guy that's been trying so hard, he just can't get over the hump. Case Keenum represents us all, I'm telling you. Those of us who are not a part of the 1% in America, Case Keenum is our guy. Case Keenum for president. Yes! Yes! I don't know where I was going with that. I'm okay. Okay, let me see it. Hey, Kaveva, you know, I got a request not to sing the happy birthday song again. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. 4 days, I'll do it tomorrow, okay? Remind me again. Oh. I'm getting, you know, Chris Schultz, Rogan and Rubin would be our new Bowman and Willis. Everybody says that. John Lynch might be thinking that way, too. Yeah, you know. Salvador Barrios, Josh would be living in the, in the damn dispensary. Oh, man. Yeah, everybody likes a Rogan and a Ferrari combo. And they've already played together. Was Rogan there last year? But yeah. Ron Abelos, I just told you about Odell Beckham Jr. I have a real problem with his mentality. I don't want that kind of football player running around my locker room. I don't know that. You know, people get tired of him getting special treatment, and he demands special treatment, you know. We already did that birthday song for him. He's happy doing it, kid. He must really enjoy it. Scroll me up a little bit. We got any more here? Rashawn Evans. When I lost, I went up too high. Okay. Okay, I go to Carlos. We need to address the cornerback spot. Yes, we do. And pass rusher. Yes, we definitely agree on that. Or free agency. Yes, indeed. Salvador says Jimmy Gilbert. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We have a couple of guys that got hurt last year as far as safeties. Remember the guy, Chancellor James? Remember how they had to calm him down in practice because he's a little too rough? You see, that's what I'm talking about when I want some dogs. This dude in preseason had to be calmed down because he was a little too rough. He got hurt finally. He hurt his knee, though. Rod, do not wear that hat. CK hat in L.A. Hey, Rod, you got to explain that to me. Did Calvin Klein do something wrong in L.A.? Oh, wait a minute. Keenum beat up on the Rams in Minnesota, and he beat them like stepchildren. I forgot about that. Oh, God. Guys, I guess it's time for me to go, but before I go, I just want to tell you this. I did enjoy the last 2 days together. In fact, I came back here just to see you guys. And I want to congratulate the 49er community for, first of all, you did the right thing, and I'm not upset with what happened to me. Because right now, your team is doing a really good job, and this is something I would have wished for you, but I couldn't make it happen. So, with that said, I still want you to know that you can all kiss my ass because I did the best that I could, and I'll never apologize for that. Hey, Trent. All right, thank you, Trent. All right. Yeah, the cab is waiting for you outside, man. Hey, fam. Tomorrow. No. I don't know who we gonna holler at. Because we ain't, Monday night, Raw is gonna shift. I have to find a new thing because there's nobody to holler at. Razor suggested that when people call in or whatever, like Raymond said, hang up on people. If you call in and you say the wrong thing or ask for the wrong player, you can always call out those comments, but nobody even did that tonight. So you know what? Monday Night Raw is just about having a good time. But hey, as my man Sheik would say, don't forget to hit that like. I love me some like. You see you tomorrow. Niner!